What is good? What is good? Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I am Jesse. Joining me as always, James. James, we got a couple of big weeks ahead of us, man. A lot that we can't talk about, but a lot that we can talk about. So just know there's some big things happening for the Pro Wrestling Shoot. So stay locked in with us, guys. Stay locked in. Be patient. Some cool things is coming. Some cool collabs are coming. And some good interviews are coming, man. We just announced over on Twitter that Brian Williams will be joining us February 20th over here. Live chat available. I know that the chat is probably going to be full, so super chat questions will be seen. But as far as the regular live chat, we're going to get to as much as we can. It is a limited interview because we got a couple of dope creators also interviewing him that same day. We are the last creators to interview him, so we might run a little longer than the 15-minute span, but that is completely up to Brian and the marketing team for 2K.
Yeah,
so,
right.
But we got some dope stuff coming up, man, and we're excited to collab with Just Brian. Just Brian is also going to be interviewing Brian Williams for the first time. So I'm really excited for him. He just announced that over on Twitter as well. We will make a community post over here too for YouTube and announce it over here for the people that are not in the live chat tonight. But Assemble, I see you, man. What's good? It's good, brother. Good to see you. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming, man, and I'm looking forward to Assemble is another one, collabing with him through 2K25 season. Just Brian, Kenny Bomb, all the click, right? You know what I mean? Like the people that we like collabing with. It's going to be a good year, man. It's going to be a good year. But unfortunately, it has not started out so hot because everybody in my house is sick. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get sick here pretty soon. Been killing it on the content, guys. Trying to upload as much as we can. So when we go live next week, it's next Thursday, the 20th. I don't know if we're going to run a podcast that same Tuesday like we normally do. I think that's going to be the pod. So we're going to replace it with that. And instead, I'll give you guys a video drop or something on Tuesday. So it is what it is, man. Yeah, Symbol. I see it. Yeah. Last man standing in the house. It literally, man. I think my wife's starting to get sick. I don't know. She's got the best immune system out of all of us, dude. She eats like a champion. So I don't know. She eats her Wheaties, we should say. she's good to go, man. I eat like crap though. But hey, let's shout out this chat, James. Skinny Sticks, what's good? I see
What's
you.
Up, Skinny?
Hayden, what's good? Your boy Woods, what's good? Justin Smith, what's good? The Sky Genie, I see you. See your rappers in the house. Underdogs United. Let's see here. Jay Rebellious, what's good, man?
What's going on, Jay?
My PWJ's in the house.
PWJ.
Justin Smith. I see a lot of like our Pro Wrestling Shoot originals in here, man, and I love it. I love it. Gabe is in the building. What is good, brother? Good to see you. It's always good to see you. Cube is in the building, man. One of our top supporters over here,
our
too.
Beloved mods.
Yes, definitely. They are mods for a reason, man, because they've earned that rights, man. They've been here since day one-ish, right? So yep. EDN, what's good? Good to see you. Low key, I see you. Pre-ordered my Dead Man edition today. Nice. That's a good edition to get, man.
I see you, Dab. We'll get to that.
For sure. Dab jumped the line. All right, Dap, what's good with the $2? What up, everyone? The yeeting was loud last night. Dap attended Monday Night Raw last night. How was it, man? I hope you had a great time. Got to see my boy CM Punk. Got to see Jey Uso.
Got to see George Kittle and Penta.
Yeah, Penta main event. Yeah, for sure. That's dope, dude. It's dope. Thank you so much for that $2, Dap. Yeah, CMP, what's good? Yeet another day closer to 2K25, another day closer to WrestleMania. Yes, sir. Isaiah Hill, what's good? The official Mark, I see you, man. See here. Antonio, good to see you. Billy, what is good? Matthew Lopez, what's good? Steven Meyer, what is good, man? It's good to see everybody in here, dude. Joe Compton, what is good? Riley, what's up? See, I'm gonna try to get to
133, you guys. Yeah, you guys are
yeah,
awesome.
for sure, man.
Love
Hey,
seeing you guys.
run them likes up, and if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, man. We're trying to reach that 8,000, and hopefully we can reach 10,000 before 2K25 comes out because we got some limited drops coming. Let's just say that. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get some content out to you guys, man. I'm on a mission.
Yep. Make sure to
Sean,
join the Discord.
yeah, for sure. Give them an updated link though, James. Jeez.
Yeah, we got to do it manually, so it's up there, guys.
All right,
Free. We
Sean.
don't buy it. Not charging at the door.
Yeah, definitely free to enter the Discord. You guys get all of our news first before anybody. We're always chopping it up in there with the community too. So it's a good place, good community, good vibes. Sean, what's good, man? I see you. Mr. Amazing, good. The Chosen, Ray Jacobs in here. Thomas, what's good, man? That's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
It is good, man.
Probably
It is
splendid,
good.
dude. 2K season, man.
2K season's the best season, brother. Ellie, what's good, man? TLA, what's good, man? Welcome to the chat, guys. Jesse, what's good, man? Let's see here. Optimus, what's going on? Donald, what's good? RJB, haven't seen you in a bit. What is good, RJB?
Familiar faces.
Yeah, trying to get everybody. I'm trying to get everybody. Timothy, what is good?
We also
Ronan, what's good? Sean, what's good?
I see you, Will from Twitch.
Will from Twitch. Oh, hey, man, the one is he the only one holding it down tonight for us over there? We got to stop streaming over. I would have stopped streaming a long time ago on Twitch had it not been for K Money. I promise you.
Yeah,
K Money's the only like we do nothing.
Money, yeah, hit us up.
Just the podcast. That's it. Like we just do the podcast over there, but we don't promote over there. We don't do nothing over there, man. I think that's gonna change though, because we got a lot of games coming out in 25, not just 2K25, but GTA and stuff. I think we're just gonna take advantage of game streaming over there in general. That's what I want to do, but we'll see, man. Man, what's good? Oh, Nightbot's in the building. Brennan, what's good? I know Scope Flores, good to see you. Frodo's in the house. Devin's in the house. Low Key's in the house. Will from Twitch. Good to see you guys, man. Cody, what's good, man? March 7th. Yes, March 7th is going to be dope, 7th. Man. Really excited for 2K25 season for sure, man. That's good. It's going to be a good thing. Listen, man, we held a giveaway over on Twitter a few days ago. We ran them up. Everybody entered over on Twitter. On YouTube, we're going to do special giveaways because once the game drops, we're going to be just throwing codes in here. So hopefully you guys are in here when the game drops. If you need one, we will be dropping the codes. But as for our special Twitter giveaway, we hit a randomizer and we got ourselves a winner for a Bloodline Edition for WWE 2K25. The official winner for the Bloodline Edition is Jay Rebellious over on Twitter, man. Congratulations. He is a great person in the community as well, runs some great content, makes some good arenas over there on community creation. So he's definitely somebody to look out for. Jay Rebellious is good to the community and definitely deserving. So Jay Rebellious, man, we got you. Bloodline Edition will hit you up so you can get that pre-order bonus, get that early access for March 7th. But there it is, man. There it is. Congratulations once again.
Much appreciated.
So, yeah, like I said before, man, there's a lot of stuff that we can't talk about, but we do have some really, really cool content on the way. But we'll see what happens, man. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to this interview with Brian, man. Brian is excited. I'm excited for Just Brian as well, getting that interview, man. Just Brian.
Yep.
First time interviewing Mr. Williams. So that's gonna be cool, dude. Supergirl, what is good? Good to see you.
Yeah, congratulations, of course.
When is WWE 2K25 Community Day? Probably the end of the month. That's usually when it is.
Yeah.
The end of February is usually when they run it, but let me see here. Soon, do you know stuff you just can't tell us? Yes, that is the case. That is definitely the case. I do know stuff and I cannot tell you. Yes. What's good, Mr. Alex? I see you.
What's going on, Alex?
see here. What's going on, guys? We got a lot of new subscribers, man. We hit a pretty good video the other day and welcomed about 500 new subscribers to the channel, which is huge from one video drop. I was pretty impressed. So welcome. If you're in here from that video, you just discovered the channel. Welcome. It's good to see you guys. What is everybody looking forward to the most when it comes to WWE 2K25? James, let's start with you. What are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, man. Honestly, like just a lot of qualities of life. I would say what got me intrigued was the backstage brawls. That was the big thing. I know I was ranting and raving about the SmackDown Fist, and what do you know? We got the SmackDown Fist. We got a whole interactive backstage brawl, NXT parking lot where no one's safe. You got glass spots, you got tables, you got chairs, and then you got the WWE archive backstage brawl area, which is it's very phenomenal. So many spots, the third person camera angle, like you're playing GTA.
That
It's,
archive, that archive. The hell? I just now noticed this ain't on. There we go. Bam. Now we're ready to rock.
all right.
Now we're ready to rock.
Yeah.
That archive is the one that has the SmackDown Fist, right? Like I'm really excited for
Yeah, and the minute they said archive, I was like, okay, they've been showcasing this. But before I go, yeah, Mr. Alex, New Zealand, $5. Just wanting to ask any news on Creation Suite, such as Create a Wrestler. Also, will the new championship belts be in WWE 2K25?
What new championship belts are we
I
talking
think he's
about?
talking about like the women's IC title, the
Ooh, that's tough.
US.
That's actually a really good question. I don't know that, and I don't. So let me clarify because I've also seen up there about what is it? Is the news good that about the game that you don't know? So I don't know any news about the game that's going to be releasing. What I'm
Yeah,
talking about is there's some stuff happening with me and James that we cannot discuss at the moment. It's going to come out, but that's what we can't talk about. So I don't know what you guys know about the game is what I know about the game. So let's just clarify that. So no, we don't get clipped on Twitter or none of that stuff. You know what I mean? Because Twitter's a fun,
no.
good. Twitter's a good, fun environment for everybody, right? So,
Exactly.
as far as Creation Suite, we don't know anything because they haven't released anything. We're probably thinking when Community Day is up, that's when they're going to show it. They usually let the creators record the Creation Suite. They've never done a trailer for Creation Suite or Create a Wrestler. They've never done a specific trailer on just Universe Mode. I know people are waiting for like more news on Universe Mode. As far as Universe Mode goes, I stand the same. I don't see anything else other than just what they've advertised. Promos, the 2 nights of WrestleMania that are 2-night PLEs, not just WrestleMania, but you are able to add the 2-night PLEs and new cutscenes. That is all they've advertised for the Universe Mode, and they've done that for a reason because that's probably all you're getting. At least this year. That's one of those modes that it's like, it's updated a little by little every year, and I know it's unfortunate because that's everybody's like favorite thing to do, but that's just where we stand, man. Mr. Alex, thank you so much for that $5 donation. I'm looking forward to seeing more of the Creation Suite too. But we did learn about the Creation Suite from what was it? Who gave that interview? Lionel Jinx.
Lionel with
the wig. So
yeah.
Something we did learn about Creation Suite that's really cool is every wrestler that is in 2K25, their hairstyles are now incorporated within Create a Wrestler. That's what he announced.
Neat. Yeah, that's a neat addition.
Absolutely. Like more hairstyles are definitely welcomed, especially, because a lot of the hairstyles that are on wrestlers will mimic somebody else that's not in the company, right? So I think this is going to help the community out quite a bit, and I'm really excited, especially for the Diva stands, man, who have always been asking for them wigs. You know what I mean? They're always running up them wigs. They want them wigs. So for them, this is awesome. So they get all the Diva hair.
A major W. The second is Mr. Alex with the whole championship belts thing. I mean, you got the Netflix arena. So, I mean, there's things that I've speculated that might be in. I think you will get those championship belts They were before the Netflix arena.
But what's dope about those 2 championship titles is if you don't get them, they're just replicas of the men's IC and the United States, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're the same belts. So all you got to do is turn the strap white, and there you go, bud.
Yeah,
Like, you
it's
got it.
not much different,
So,
so it's an easy fix. But
but definitely a good question, though. I am curious to know
yeah.
if they have the updated belts, because you're right. They ran
I
up
mean,
the Netflix arena. We got that Netflix arena confirmed.
yeah.
So
Let's
I'm pretty
just
excited about
say a certain superstar we hope might make the cut for DLC because of that Netflix arena. Yeah.
He's got to, dude. He's got to. He's got to, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling Brian that in the interview too. My boy Penta bet. I told him last year about CM Punk. I'm telling him this year about Penta. My boy Penta better make the damn
He's got to
cut
be in.
for sure, man.
Would
Doc
love
Hollow
that.
with the $4.99. What is good, Doc? It's good to see you, man. Haven't been able to watch it live for a while, so this makes up for it. Hey, man, you ain't got to pay just because you missed
much
the live, man.
appreciate. Yeah, just you here is a blessing. So
Yeah. Live. We're always live, right? We're always live, and life happens. So no problem whatsoever. But it is good to see you. It is good to see you. Another one of our mini originals that have stuck by our sides, man. So it's good to see you guys. Let me see here. Trying to catch up a little bit. Is there going to be thumbtacks? I am going to ask about that. And if there's not, I'm definitely going to push him on 2K26 because we need thumbtacks, man. That is where I'm at.
it would be a nice addition.
So yeah, I definitely have that question in the chamber for sure for Brian. I have a lot of my questions are going to be gameplay stuff, because keep in mind, if you guys come in the chat, for one, be respectful. I'm going to make that announcement too when we're live with Brian. Be respectful. Brian has nothing to do with my faction pricing or any of that foolishness that everybody wants to bring up. Online servers, that's not Brian. Brian is a gameplay dev, so anything about gameplay is welcomed. And disrespect will be ignored. Let's just
don't make me unleash Nightbot that night.
Yeah. So just be respectful coming in and talking to my good friend Brian, man, because he really he does a good job, and he just he wants to put the quality of life into these games, and he's a main factor in a lot of the stuff that you see that is good about WWE 2K24 and soon to be 25. So it's going to be a good one, man. We're going to have a lot of good gameplay questions for him, and we're going to be opening up the super chats for Brian as well. Hopefully we don't get flooded, because we once again, we are on a limited time. We'll try to get to everybody's super chats as much as possible. But last time it was kind of a nightmare, man, because we just kept getting hit. It was so did what I could, man. I did what I could, but it's when you got marketing, just know that when I'm interviewing Brian, you guys see Brian on the screen, right? What you don't see is marketing is off the screen looking at me and communicating with me when it's time to wrap up. So just know that they're watching, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not all just me that, hey, we're gonna wrap up this chat and not everybody's questions. Like that's a time.
Not a free bird rule. It's not a free roam. It's whatever we get, you get.
And Brian is also working, so keep that in mind. He's on the clock when he's over here on the Pro Wrestling Shoot talking about WWE 2K25. So when he's on the clock, it's time to go, man. He's running 3 interviews total that day, from what I'm understanding. And a good friend of mine has not announced his yet, so I'm going to give him the pleasure of announcing that. But just Brian has announced his. We've announced ours. So we're going to see what's up, man, and see where we go from here. It says the new backstage arena being able to jump off everything, how everything is interactive, real glass, able to jump off barricades and more. Yes, there's so much good stuff about 2K25. I'm just hoping that with these amazing qualities that come with the game, that we don't run into some of the problems that we ran into last year, right? Like where because the AI customization to me is probably one of the biggest things that we can get in this game. I would have said like a lot of these quality of life features, or even the island, but as soon as they announced that AI customization, I think that right there was like the game changer for me. It's like, yo,
Easily.
this now I can customize what my AI is going to do in the match. Hopefully it works fine. I mean, obviously, like on paper, it sounds amazing, but if it works the way they say it's going to work, dude, that could be a serious,
Yeah,
serious game
just
changer.
make it a smarter mechanic. Like I said, I played 24 this morning, and the AI is just so horrendous. Just the same song and dance. Throw you in the corner, delays itself, goes outside the
Yeah.
ring, gets a weapon. It's that needs to
You
be
can
changed.
also,
And
so you can customize everything with that AI setting too.
yeah,
Like, not
yes, you
only are
can.
you able to like stop the Irish whips, but now you can customize when they are going to hit you with a finisher, like how often they hit you with a finisher, when they set up for a fit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you can make
work.
this a
Yeah,
complete sim in universe mode or whatever. Like, this can make your matches a lot of fun if set up. The best part about it, it's attached to a move set. So this, like, if somebody creates the perfect settings, then these settings can be uploaded to community creations and you can download the settings. You know what I mean? Like, the person that stands out to me the most is Big Righteous. He always has like the best sliders, right? Like, I always enjoy watching his slider videos and setting up for good customization, right? I'm excited to see what somebody like him is gonna do with 2K25. Like, that's gonna go off, man.
yeah, for
Timothy
sure.
says, I'm looking forward to playing with Jacob Fatu. I love you solo. For sure, man. That's gonna be dope too.
Yeah,
Hayden
easily.
with the 199. They need to add Nation of Domination. I think they are. Well, they got Nation Rock, so I'm not
Yeah,
sure. I'm not sure
we'll
if
see
they're
what.
adding.
Yeah, we'll see if they're Farouk and all them are in there. Maybe it
uh,
would be nice.
MJB with the 499 says, prepare to be hounded by super chats in the coming weeks. LOL. I will ask about my man David Arquette and Captain Insano in future games, dude. I will second that because Captain Insano shows no mercy. I'm with that, dude. Give
There's
me
another
give me both.
person that this guy does not want me to ask about.
Yeah, no. If James asks about Dink live on the air or any other time to one of these devs, he's fired. You guys will see a new co-host
I'll just
on
try to
here.
work it out in a way. I'm like, there's a particular wrestler has face. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Oh, see, I didn't say
This
it. They
boy,
did.
man, and
Okay,
his obsession
no.
with getting like Dink in the game or Hornswoggle in the game, like that was his like
Look, I'm just
childhood
saying.
favorites.
They were childhood favorites. Just have an ability. Someone crawls under the ring. Third person camera. You can see what's under the ring.
It's
That'd be cool.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But yes, I think it's weird that David Arquette hasn't been added to a WWE game. He was the WCW champion. Obviously, nobody liked that, but he was,
Yeah,
and he was a staple in wrestling. We've had people like Post Malone in the game. You know what I mean? We've had tons of celebrities
I'm
over the
telling
years.
you,
No David Arquette ever.
Joey Rose can be in there. I'm telling you.
You think so?
I saw I know someone mentioned it. Yeah, they released the LA Knight reaction to the entrance. You hear
Mhm.
Joey Rose song in the background, so Joey Rose probably in there as the theme song. I don't know about wrestler. He could be. He was in the ring. I don't know if they scanned him. Um, yeah, but I mean, I'm like I said, like everybody else. Yeah, very excited for this game.
Yeah.
Very very hyped for this one. You thought 24, 24 was excellent. Had obviously some issues. And 25 is
Yeah,
through the
I'm
roof.
just curious to see how it holds up. That's all.
Yeah, of course.
I'm thinking that with them switching to the next gen, right? Or current gen. I like to call it current gen because 5 years old at this point.
It's not new anymore.
Yeah,
Mine
yeah.
is yeah.
With them switching to PS5 Gen 9, PS5 and Xbox Series X, I think we're gonna be on like our own island of stuff. You know what I mean? And I kind of dig that
Mhm.
for many reasons, right? Because it could eliminate a lot of the problems that we were having in 24, but
Yep.
maybe we're wrong and the game crashes and we have no
You
more
never
answers.
know. I
So,
mean,
but
yeah.
I think that this could be a definite fix for what we were seeing in previous years. But
Right.
we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Vaughn with the $2 says, I just got here. Did I miss anything special? Nah, you didn't miss anything, man, except for we are interviewing Brian Williams February 20th at 4:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be over here. Just Brian has also announced that he is interviewing Brian Williams, and I do believe his is right before ours. So I'm thinking, what was that, 4?
7:30 Eastern,
or
so
4:30, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
yeah. Mhm.
4:30 Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 Eastern Time. So yeah, man, some good stuff is in the works, Vaughn. Good stuff is in the works for sure. Jay Rebellious with the $5 just
There
at
is our
work, but I'm
bloodline winner, by the way, guys, our giveaway.
yeah, just at work, but I'm here trying to multitask. Appreciate this channel and the work you guys do. Jay Rebellious, congratulations on the Bloodline edition of WWE 2K25. Um, hopefully, that probably saved you a lot of bread, but hopefully the game comes out good and everybody has fun with it, man.
March
But
1 or March 7th.
yeah, glad we could help, man. I appreciate that. Neezy, what is good?
What's going
Good
on?
to see you, man. Papa Perry, I hope that hope to one day get triple threat and fatal four-way tag matches. The version where a member from each team is legal.
Hmm,
I'm down.
nice. That would be a nice addition. Yeah, I never
Yeah.
thought of them
Yeah,
having
I'm
that.
down for sure. Colby, what is good, man? Penta is gonna be in no doubt. I hope so. I
Maybe.
hope so.
I mean, if they
Uh,
put Netflix Arena, he was the week after, so even though
yeah,
they keep changing his pyro every week,
they do, huh? I've noticed that.
then the one was like the spinning pyro in the background, and then obviously things went behind the scenes, people getting released.
Yeah, yeah. My guys, what's up? What's good, Eric? It's good to see
Going
you.
on, Eric?
BJC, I think I'm just gonna make a new championship and a new US championship and make them intergender to save some spot in the universe mode. Yes. So what we
Mhm.
have not covered on our videos, and that is actually thank you for this comment, by the way, because what we have not covered is that you can now make intergender championships, which is so rad to me, right? Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
introduced
Another
intergender
slot.
matches and now you have like a special title for that. The
Mhm.
customization is just getting amazing for WWE 2K. Year by year, I feel like this is getting better. I mean, you're gonna have like your negative people that like if you don't like the game, you don't like the game, really. Like, if you're only buying it for universe mode, I can 100% understand your perspective on, like, hey, if universe mode isn't good, it's not worth the money. Cool. For
You
me,
do
I like
you.
yeah, no, absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
you like what you like. There's no, turning that away. Me personally, I think that once they create a story, and obviously we haven't seen the creation suite, but I think they would have announced create a story, right, James? They would have announced that if that was in the game.
Yeah, that would have been a big
So
niche.
so I'm expecting it not to be in this year, but I'm calling it. It's coming in next year. And if it does, and if and when it does, to me, as long as they put that full calendar, right? The full 12-month calendar in there for create a story, and we're not limited on how many events we can add per show. I'll take that over universe mode any day. That's just that's just my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that's a full customization. You guys realize that in WWE 13 and 2K14, we had promos before promos reached universe mode, right? And you
Yeah.
were able to type them out, all that stuff. You can control where
The
they hit the promos. Like right now, I know a big thing is I wish we could have promos in the backstage. I wish we could have promos on top of the ramp or whatever.
Creative
You
Story was able to do that. It
you
was
could
more
have done it.
interactive. It
Yes.
was yeah, everything was orchestrated. It was, and I know I don't know if Conrad's here, but Cinema, Aura. It was like that. It was cool.
Why you gotta antagonize our
It was
friend?
cool. Hey, but it was cool. It was a story. It was
Why you
it was a
gotta
lot of things,
antagonize our friend?
and that I know of, it was never broken. I never had issues with it.
But yeah. So in my personal opinion, I think that story designer will completely, if done right, completely wipe out the universe mode in a good way. But I understand people don't want to go through the hassle of like creating your I don't know. They like to just kind of pop in and play the game and see what happens. I
Yeah,
understand that, but I feel like if you create the scenes and you play it out, man, I don't know. For me, that's better. But um, I get when like people have
different
their
strokes for
gripes.
different folks.
Yeah,
That's just the
absolutely.
way.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, But yeah,
So
the qualities of life, like I just discovered the other one the other day, was the giants and the whole interactions with them, and man, just little stuff that we both been putting out there to push, and they put things that I didn't think about. Um, I'm curious if there's more. I'm curious if there's more qualities
yeah.
of life.
Um, Areas, put your, I don't know if I'm butchering your name, but that's how I've always pronounced it. Put your question in again so I can type it down, because I did have it and I can't find it for some reason in my phone. I did type that down, but I got you. I will ask your question because I know that you have already paid super chat for that. So I got you. You're number one on my list. See here. Speaking of super chats again, MJB with the $4.99. Oh yeah, thought I forgot about Create an Arena getting some love in the form of an AEW beach arena and props like palm trees and Christmas trees. So that's another thing too, that like I know that we're probably going to be getting these questions asked for Brian. Just know Brian doesn't work on the Creation Suite team. That is David Friedland's area. We will have David Friedland back on. I'm hoping to interview him pretty soon because there's a lot of stuff from creators that want to talk to him.
Dissect.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And not only that, there's just feedback that is welcome for Creation Suite. So, last year we had great creators from Icons of the Ring join us and we were able to interview him. This year, I'm going to bring some other creators on as well, so that way they can pop in with David Friedland, and we'll see what happens. But those kind of questions, I agree with MJB, by the way, creating an arena with, a beach arena and stuff like that. Yes, absolutely.
Go figure. Yeah. All the interactions we have in there, you got the Prime card, you got the LED barricades.
Yeah. So I'm with you on that, but we have to ask the right sources, right? But it doesn't mean that you can't tell Brian Williams and he can't relay the message, right? So
he might have something we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So by all means, ask what you guys want. Just know that he works in an area of the game, right? Like they have multiple dev teams that work on the game. My GM is their own team. Universe Mode's their own team. My Faction's their own team. Showcase is their own team. And then you have the Creation Suite, and then you have your gameplay developers, right? Cornell is a part of the gameplay developing team. Brian Williams, who else was it? Derek Donahue, right? Is that his name? Derek Donahue?
Yes.
Derek Donahue is a part of the gameplay development team. Lionel Jinx is another one that can just relay all sorts of messages, because his ideas mainly get in the most.
A lot of brains there.
Yeah. Can't wait to have him on the show one day. One day we'll get him on the show as well, man. Dap with the $5 says, what needs to be asked? Weapon physics, limb damage, ref 5 count breaks. Now, Dap, let me ask you a serious question, brother. Do you think somebody that sits here and preaches SmackDown versus Raw 2011 over and over and over again would not ask these questions when I got my boy Brian Williams on?
Absolutely not.
That is getting asked, Dap, for sure. That's getting, like, I might even dedicate a whole segment of that interview just to talk about SmackDown versus Raw 2011 and how great that game was.
Let's go back to 2011. So what they did here.
Yeah. Y'all see what you did this here. Let me pop up the screens. Let me share the screens for you. You know what I mean? Right. Like, that's like, yes, absolutely. Because I'm a gameplay guy over everything. And JCSJ, I seen you in the chat, brother. Appreciate you. He's also gameplay over everything. So yeah, man, we're all about those quality of life features that add realism and standouts to the ecosystem of professional wrestling. And that is definitely one of them. Weapon physics, limb damage, ref 5 count breaks. Definitely got to get it, man. 226 people in here, man. Run them likes up. Appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to reach our goal to 8,000. We're going to get there pretty soon. Sooner than I think, actually. It's incredible. We've gotten like 2,000 subscribers in the last month. Almost 2,000 subscribers. That's wild. Well, it was about a month and a half, but come on. That's all the videos we were pumping out, man. So that's worth it, man. And the lives have been going off. You guys are incredible. And I know everybody's really excited to talk WWE 2K25, man. 2K season to me is the best season for any game release, because the hype is just different. I feel like
Yeah,
it's different. I mean, obviously, like GTA, like the hype for me personally is going to be incredible. Like I ought to be really
yeah.
waiting for GTA
GTA
this
is a
year,
whole
but
different form.
yeah,
Like, with 2K season, it's, I know everyone wants everything released at once. Honestly, I don't mind the bits here, bits there. I like it's amazing seeing the community discover so many Easter eggs. I've seen other people discover like, oh, you could do this that I didn't know this is,
I'll tell you this:
and
like out of WWE 2K25, I was probably the most down about this game. Because what did I tell you, James? Like, I don't see them topping all the features and all the things that they added in WWE 2K24. You remember me having this conversation?
yeah, it
Like,
was.
I was just I was doubting. I was probably the biggest doubter for WWE 2K25. Yo, these guys came out here and proved me wrong in a big, big way. There's
Backstage
more.
brawls, I think, got everybody. I think that
Well,
was the first
not
thing
just that, dude.
for
There's
one.
countless. It's like countless things, like women bleeding, intergender matches, the backstage brawls, all the little quality of life details, the new
Mhm.
weapon grapples, the island, right? My
The
GM
giant,
online,
yeah, the
the
giants, the
yeah, like the new paybacks. Yes, that yeah, the new
the new
paybacks.
paybacks, that was a huge
That
one.
it's countless things, dude. Like they outdid themselves for sure on
And
this.
we're not
Like
even halfway there. There's so many, the ladder
I got
mechanic, that got changed. We
I got
haven't
high
seen a
hopes.
cage. We haven't seen a Hell in a Cell. There's still
Yo, let
so
me
much.
ask you a question. Have you ever seen anybody mention that mini game on anybody's channel? Like I feel
Not
like
that
I
I
was the
know.
only one that ever
I
said
think we
that.
both preached about it because
Yeah. So
it's so
old.
bad. You can finish a match in, like, 1 minute. You just knock your opponent out, and you gotta just hit it, and
Oh,
then,
I hated that mini game, dude.
now I think they went to the Hell Cage mechanic. We finally got something that we haven't had in years or never been in the games. You can knock someone off the ladder, and you can still win the match. That's never been
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. Oh, while you're hanging from the briefcase of
Yeah, that's
title.
never
Yes.
been done, so that makes it, easier. I
Ladder
wonder
match. Ladder
if
match
they,
got some love, dude. I'm
yeah, it
curious
did.
about Hell
I
in a Cell
wonder
cage match.
and pray for this. I hope they switch the animations where it's not just a single, oh, just a jump and you drop it on your back. I want to see if there's a bunch of different ones. Is it, you grab your opponent, they can kick you? Is there a way you can reverse it? I want to see. Hopefully there's some way to counter it. Yeah, ladder match, man. It was, we've only seen an image, you know. But like I said, I like the little niches of them putting like little images here and there. They'll tweet out first looks and whatnot, and everyone's just crowding it. I mean, literally, look how much footage we got from LA Knight's entrance. I noted it on there. Whose overall was this? You can put specialty weapons on certain superstars. That's a nice, actually, plus on there. Honestly, we even got my rise somewhat information on there with the weapons that are going to be added.
Get
And a lot of people are actually,
get
yeah. Go
Supergirl
ahead.
real quick.
Yeah, Supergirl. Excuse me. Hopefully, if not this year, but next year, we can get creative finisher, body morphing, and hopefully getting rid of those fighting stands entirely. Hopefully, they can also retexture the whole hair. Creative finisher could be a possibility. I think
Absolutely.
it was. I know it was kind of wonky. It was all over the place. I mean, God bless his soul, Chris Williams, always being a troll as he is with his moves, but it was genuine, and funny. It was awesome. You can do whatever. You can. There's so many wrestlers in the independent scenes or WWE that you cannot make the move, and they have that functionality in there. So that would be a nice niche. Body morphing. I don't know. I think I've given up the idea of that. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that's coming back. I mean, but if I've stated it, there's a jelly roll in this game. I might be just marching in that door like, hey, come on, you put jelly roll in there. The fighting stance, it's kind of slimmed down somewhat. It's still there, but it's kind of not too much. The retection old hair. I mean, well, we got Lionel Jackson with all the wigs and stuff. Some of the animations look a little better. We saw Liv Morgan's. We saw um, Jade Cargill and all the other women. So Nia Jax.
The body morphing probably is. I stand by that. I don't see them bringing that back, but man, if enough people shout about it, that's all
Yeah,
I can really say. They're obviously listening, right? They listened for intergender. They listened for women getting color. You know,
excuse
they
me.
listened for a lot of stuff in this year's game, so it's not like they're turning a blind eye. If enough people shout at the rooftops and keep tagging 2K on Twitter, mainly, like if you don't
Yeah,
have a Twitter account, this is where you need to have one because that is where they see the most feedback.
yeah.
Twitter,
This is in IGA, IGN forums and all that. I mean,
yeah,
even
or
those, but
here
it's
on YouTube.
information. Yeah.
YouTube as well. Like YouTube is definitely the place to be for all of that. So Negan Mox with the $2 think we can stack tables this year. That is going to be asked, sir, because
Yeah, for
nobody has
sure.
shown that. And the build that got played at the Royal Rumble didn't have 2 tables accessible for them to use. So nobody's seen it, which
Yeah,
is
so
crazy.
we don't know. It could be in the works. I mean, it would be a nice
Yeah.
plus. Hell, put 2 stacks of tables next to each other. We've seen it dozens of times where someone get tipped over and they all go through 4 tables. So it would be nice. It would be nice to have it in.
Victoria with the $2. If you got banned in 24, does it carry over to 25? Uh-oh. I don't know. I've never been banned on a 2K game, so
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope not. I would hope not, but that is attached to your 2K account.
It depends
So
what console. Maybe if you're on PS4 and then you upgrade it.
no.
That's the only. I
Still,
don't
still
know.
the same 2K account. So you have to have that 2K account to log in, remember? So that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
an
know.
interesting
That's a great
question.
question.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I
Hopefully
hope
not.
I hope you're not banned. That sucks if you are. That really sucks. You didn't have to send a $20
Wow,
super
Larry.
chat over here for this. Let me
Much
write this
appreciated.
down.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
just much love.
You
Wow.
could have just put it in. I would have wrote it down. You already super chatted me. Hold on. Go ahead and read it out, James.
I wanted to ask, could they please add small mini skirts for the women and more pattern swatches to choose from and fur boots to wear because the men's are the only ones who have that in Creative Superstar?
So
Honestly, that's
it looks like the divas are getting a lot of love this year. I would hope that they added that stuff for you. I mean, look what they did for Natalia's attire this year too. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, she got
they're
one attire. They hinted to her that she got maybe multiple attires. There's more women showcasing, not just the Nia and Valkyria match. The women are getting a lot more love. The wigs, of course, are a huge thing. Um, it's bizarre that the men only have fur boots because I mean, countless of women wear fur boots and on their side. So yeah, great question to ask on there.
okay. I wrote
Great
down mini
question for
skirts
sure.
for women, more patterns, and fur boots. Did I cover it all?
Yeah,
There we go. All right.
but
Cool,
yeah, the
man.
women are getting a lot of love. That I can tell you
Yeah,
hugely.
awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for that $20 super chat. You really did not need to do that. Like you've already super chatted. So throw another question in there if you want, and I'll write it down as well. Without super chatting. You don't have to super chat to get that question. Let me see here. Try to get some other people that haven't got to talk just yet. Stolen tube. Tell Brian we love him and to drop last gen. That's not his call, but I will tell him that everybody loves
Yeah.
him. And most people do love Brian because his got the greatest attitude. And to me, like Conrad uses a word that just resonates. Conrad from Everything Pro Wrestling. Go and check them out over here on YouTube. He
Much
uses
love.
a word that resonates with me the most, and that is the godfather of pro wrestling video games. Like that's
Mhm.
what Brian is to me and to a lot
Tony
of
the Soldier. We need Tony the Soldier back.
Are you going to be able to make the interview? Can you make time on Thursday?
I'll see. I'll see if I can.
Okay. Yeah, because I would really
I'll
like
see. I
to.
got
I'm
some
sure he would
questions for
like to
you.
see you
Yeah, of
as
course.
well.
I'll try. I might be on the road, so maybe we'll see.
Okay.
But obviously, I have some questions as well added, so just
Yeah.
in
I
case I can't.
see here. Please ask about story design mode. Yes.
Trust me. Duly
That's
noted.
just know that is being asked about behind the scenes. You don't even like. I have this guy on text all the time. Like, hey, remember this mode? Was really great. Miss it. Love it.
Yeah,
He's like, I got you.
I
I
know.
know.
I know. I'm telling you, it's gonna turn into the meme. Day one,
Yeah.
asking Brian Williams.
Yeah. And I don't really
Day
talk
two.
to him too much about work because he's my friend and we talk a lot about a lot of stuff outside of this video game, right? But every now and then I will hit him with that, like, hey, when am I gonna
You
see
remember
this again?
this mode?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, about that SmackDown versus Raw 2011. Do you remember how great this was? You know, he knows.
If only we can put it in some game.
And you know what's great about Brian too is he's seen my videos, like you've seen most of my videos. He knows how critical I am on the game. And it's not like I'm never disrespectful about it. It's just, hey, this is what I'd like to see this game reach You know what I mean? Are these levels?
Yeah.
And I'm always putting the quality of life details. Hey, this would be great to add in the game. JCSJ, another fantastic YouTuber who is
Exactly.
highly underrated, in my opinion. Highly
Go check
underrated.
him out, guys. Seriously.
If you guys like gameplay ideas, JCSJ is the spot, man. I'm telling you, like inspiration, definitely. He should be working with 2K, honestly, because he does it more detailed than me. But we get into it, man, and some of these ideas are just fantastic. And Brian
Yeah.
sees that stuff, and he's also seen the stuff that I don't like. You know what I mean? But the great thing about him is he sets our friendship on the side for business. Like, this is what I do for my side business. He works for 2K. Those two don't collide with our friendship. So he can take criticism, and that's what's great about him and how professional he is. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have any hard feelings, because I'm not out here like saying 2K sucks by any means. Like, I
Yeah.
love the games. I buy the games every year. Because I don't feel that way. And as a matter of fact, one of the comments that hits me the most is 2K should give up the rights. You know what I mean? Like, to who? To who? And then I always hear EA, and it just makes me want to pull my hair out. So
Cha-ching!
yeah. Like, you
That's
guys
all.
have no idea. No idea,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's all good, man. Let me see here. Underdog, 2K too slow for news. Don't even know the roster or DLC, and people pre-ordering. We should have at least the DLC packs and roster by now. Well, we already know what the roster is going to be for the most part. You already know, like, most of the updated roster members are going to be in the game. The DLC, I mean, people are buying the game just based on all the great news that they've heard
Yeah.
about
Look, and I get it, the
2K25.
frustration. You should know beforehand. I understand that, but then again, I don't want everything pieced at once. I want the surprise element. Yeah, I get it.
Me too.
It'll be done before March. That for sure.
How did
You
you
know.
feel? How did you feel when they dropped all those videos, all that information all at once? It kind of like, I was talking to Cube in the chat. We were talking on Discord, and he was like, man, because I was releasing a lot of videos too, reporting on the news. And he's like, I remember releasing the video the other day, and he's like, another one? Because there's so
Yeah.
much.
It was just
It's like an
everything boiled at
abundance.
once, and then okay, there's nothing to talk about. Just I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait.
Yeah.
Here, you're getting little bits and pieces, and the
I
roster
love the way
reveal.
2K markets. I don't know. I know some people get frustrated by it, but I absolutely love how they market, because they slow drip it, right?
Yeah, like
They
they've been
slow
doing
drip it.
the ratings reveal on Raw, here and there. You take
Which
this,
is
I gotta step out for a minute.
Yeah, which is fantastic, by the way. The ratings reveal is so much better than what it's been in previous years. I don't know. I hated when they did like the ratings reveal showcase or whatever on Twitch. I wasn't a fan of that. I really didn't care for it too much. But this year it's like, hey, you're watching Raw. We're working with Raw at the same time. Every superstar that comes out, hey, here's the ratings. Hey, that's great. Sweet. I just caught that. Now I know the ratings for that. That's fun. I like that so much better than the way that they've been doing it. But as far as like a roster reveal, you're going to get that soon. Like that whole bit of information is going to come out soon, as well as the DLC. So we're just going to have to strap in for it a little bit. MJB with the 199 says, yo, I don't know if I can say that, man. I'll shine it on the screen. I'm just gonna let people read it, but I don't know if I can say that. YouTube might strike me down. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for that 199. Appreciate you, MJP. Mod King with the 199. No question, though. Mod King, you got something for me? Go ahead and put it in here. Let's see here. T-Rex, can we get more call names from the announcers? Please, their dialogue is so limited. That's a great, that is definitely a great thing to ask for sure. The Wolf says it's thanks to Brian Williams if we're going to get more stuff in 2K25. That's true. Well, they do have a good team. Like Derek Donahue is really good. And so is Cornell. Cornell's on the team now too, man. And Cornell is like the ear to the community. So if you're over there on Twitter, he sees what you're posting. Definitely. So Cornell's a big influence guy too. Christopher, backstage, because you don't see WWE superstars use glass in real matches. Definitely backstage. I mean, shout out to Jungle Boy, I guess. Real glass, Cry Me a River. That's what it is, man. Being able to make custom attires for Persona cards would be nice, especially considering how much they cost as DLC. Yeah. So anything about Persona cards too, guys, will probably not be able. Actually, I know we won't be able to ask him because he has nothing to do with any of that side of the game. So JJ, what's good, man? With the $5 says, can you ask why the Elimination Chamber is locked to that specific arena? There used to be a workaround, but got patched out. Kind of sucks. That's actually a great question. I will be asking that as well as like the War Games, right? I want to see if I can use the War Games arena without the cage, with 2 rings without the cage. Like I want to be able to use those physics. Hopefully that's in 2K25. If not, I'm hoping that it comes to 2K26, but that's definitely something that we're looking forward to. Thank you so much for the $5, by the way. What's good, Brandon? It's good to see you, man. I'm actually excited about the game. Yeah, me too. I'm really stoked. See your dummy account. Yeah, can you please ask Brian what? So here's the thing, guys. I got a whole list of questions that I'm gonna ask him. I have my list. The chat will be open because we're going to be live when we do the interview. So no worries on that. You guys can ask him for sure. I'm going to try to get to everybody. Obviously, I'm not going to get to everybody. Let's just be honest. Like tonight, we got 248 people in here. When Brian comes in the show, it's probably going to be more like 2,000, right? Like last year, it was ridiculous how many people were in here. So it's going to be hard. Super chats will be open, and we're going to try to get to everybody. And I'm going to try to get through all of my questions as fast as possible. As a matter of fact, I wrote down a small list of questions to get to for myself because I want to open up the chat to everybody else. I want the community to have more of a voice than just myself. So I'm going to try to get to everybody. I promise. But he says removing grabs before Irish whips and grapples. Yes, that is definitely that is definitely a question that needs to be asked, to be honest, because I hate the lock up before grappling and all that stuff or moves. It's kind of stale at this point. Been doing it for a couple of years and I'm over it. Let's see here. Christopher, what's the status is the best person to use for updated superstars, he says down here. Yeah, but if that stuff about community creations is true this year to where you're not going to be able to cross share between, we don't know yet. It's still up in the air. So that's something that hasn't been confirmed. And Brian won't be able to confirm that either because I've actually texted him that and asked him. And he says, I'm not too sure about that. So, yeah, if that's true, and then PS5 and Xbox Series X are pretty much on their own island, and none of the mods will be on PS5 or Xbox Series X. So that is not anything that you'll be able to get on community creations. So if you wanted like what's the status creations, you would have to be on PS4, Xbox One, or PC. That is what it's sounding like it's going to be. I'm hoping that's not the case, and hopefully the limitations that we were talking about earlier are just about the island. And we'll see what's going on, but I think this is a way to phase out Gen 8 is where we're sitting right now. King Carter says, I hope the kick out system is more accurate when landing on red. Yes, that's frustrating. It is. I've run into that so much. Let's see here. I so wish JCSJ could interview. Yes, JCSJ should interview. It's not even like I wish he would. He should interview Brian Williams because that would be a fantastic one to watch. He's great. He really is great. That AI was my hook. AI customization is surprising. Yeah, for sure. Dude, the AI control is going to be a game changer. No wrestler will be the exact same anymore. Yeah, you can customize them to how they wrestle in the ring. It's going to be nuts, dude. So insane. Actually, I don't know if you can customize it to just a wrestler. Could you? If you can, and you can make like custom AI move sets or custom AI actions for every specific character in the game, dude, that'd be wild. That would be so nuts. I'm really hoping these work. Do you think it will be locked 30 frames per second? I'm not sure. The I Love You solo ton is in the game. Yep. He better be. I'll take over. So Jesse is looking forward to playing as Jacob Fatu, but can't acknowledge the tribal chief. Nope. I can't wait to play as Solo though. Solo and Jacob Fatu. Those two are going to be fun, but I will not acknowledge the tribal chief for show. You can create Captain Insano and No Mercy. You can. That's true. Super deals by Drew. Super chat. Yeah, I got him. I got them all down here. See here. Hornswoggle in SVR 11 was pretty funny to have as a manager. I'm glad you said that while James is gone because I don't want him to hear that. Will Goldberg and Brock be in? Probably not. They should maybe Goldberg, but Brock a little in trouble with Johnny Law right now. Byron, what's up, man? He says, can you ask if there's any improvements with the steel chair and steel steps and tables? And if we got the old school elimination chamber? What do you mean steel steps? Like improvements? Like, are you talking weapon physics or? I'm glad Rosie is back. I can't wait to play with. Yes. 3 minutes is 3-minute warning is going to be good. Let me see here. I got to add James back into this. There he is.
All right. Swoggle fan.
Oh, God. I left it on that comment right as soon as James comes back. I knew it.
Look, I'm just saying. Excuse me. I ran over here. You have the Giants. You can put the little guys in there. Why not? We never had anybody crawl into the ring. Could you see it for a third-person camera go into the ring? But Swoggle, you know, it's a funny thing about Swoggle. He was the last one to win the Cruiserweight title. And then, of course, they disbanded it. We never had it for, like, I don't think Finlay was around for, like, any of the paybacks or anything or abilities. But that would be a neat one, you know. Hornswoggle's under the ring, comes to attack your opponent. That would be a nice niche. Yeah, Brock's screwed. Goldberg, yeah, I don't care. I don't care about Goldberg. Did he do this on purpose? Putting all the ding and Swoggle comments. Hey, speaking
You
of
came
chairs,
right on time. I'm just saying, dude.
No, I saw those comments.
I'm way behind on the chat. So
speaking of chairs, I mean, I wouldn't mind a La Parka in the game. I think La Parka would be rad.
La Parka would be, any of the luchadors from WCW would be fantastic. I love that. I hope the kick-out system is more accurate. Yeah, I just read that one too. Hi, Jesse and James. How you doing? What's good, Troy? Good to see you, man.
Doing pretty good. I had to haul ass over here.
I am actually doing really good. I don't know how I'm going to do tomorrow because I might be getting sick. I'm hoping that it comes now and not later. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I had someone in the home that was sick, and I have a good immune system, but
PS6 is next gen. Yes, agree. That is the next gen because
we're the now. What's the WWE model before or what is it now? Forever that model
together forever.
Of condoms. Yeah,
yeah. I'm still on alert on 2K25 because it's great when first get it, but then eventually it kind of gets bad. Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm just hoping that like the patches, there's not too many patches this year, and there's not because there were so many in 24, and I felt like the game just kept getting worse and worse as the year progressed. And
please certain just things, give us the patches that work, and it messes Hogan's stash. Thank you. Signed 2K community. Hey, would you rather have a running game in Hogan?
Jaime, thoughts on 2K25? Is this my boss in here? My boss's name is Jaime.
Well, I don't know.
Bray the boss. I don't think that he's a Seahawk fan, I think. He wouldn't be in here with the. Yeah. Next gen is next gen until I get it. Nah, you got to get that PS5, dog. Definitely not getting 2K25. Yeah, well, I mean, it's funny that they pop in like the streams and then they pop in the videos just to be like, nope, not getting it.
Yeah, I get it.
There's obviously some interest in there if it's on your algorithm, you know.
If you have to pay for something, I get it. I understand it. Almost every game does that now. You don't have to pay for this stuff, or you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. At some
King
point.
Carter, how close do the gameplay team work with the online team? Probably not that close. I don't know, but I am definitely going to be asking if about the online for 2K25. It just has to be addressed because we have things like my GM online coming. We have the island coming. There's big things coming for 2K25 that we sort of need something.
It
So
was the big talk of 24.
MJB with the 4.99 says, if anybody is curious to what happens when you try to jump the barricade and assault a wrestler, watch Jey Uso's recent interview and Brock's on Pat's show. Oh, there you go. He's on Pat's show right now?
No, Pat Show does it no, I think he was on Pat Show after he won the Rumble and stuff. Brock's, it was some time ago.
I got your question. I promise.
He read it down. I saw him.
Surprised they haven't added green shirt guy in the crowd yet. Yeah, for real. Let's get some authenticity.
I can tell you why. You think they want to pay them that homeboy some royalties? No.
Nope.
They'll put Brian Williams in there with a green t-shirt.
Any word of trading blows is still 1v1. So I know it's still in the game, and I've only seen it on 1v1, but we're not sure just yet.
I mean, I'm trying to think whenever else do they I mean, it would be like in single matches, one-on-one. Tag matches, I don't know. I don't think they do that often. Maybe like 3 ways, 4 ways, but it seems like very standard one-on-one.
For sure.
I mean, that's what it is with the chain wrestling. It's one-on-one if they have the chain lock on their on the character.
It's true. Spencer, what's good, man? Good to see you.
What's going on, Spencer?
Been a minute, man. Been a minute. He's in my area. E says B is a genius. Got to be a dummy to let that man walk out of your company. Damn, dude. Are you taking shots right now, E? Didn't expect that coming from you.
I know.
When is the B Wheel interview? February 20th. February
Thursday.
20th. Yes, I'm going to set it up on the stream. I'm going to have that stream up next Tuesday. So 1 week from today, there will be no stream. Our podcast is going to run on Thursday with Brian. So just be aware of that. No stream Tuesday. And then the following Tuesday. Yes, the following Tuesday. See here. That stream may be up in the air too. We'll see. That's to be determined.
Yeah.
Some
due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah. Oh, it was foreseen circumstances. Foreseen circumstances, but we might not be live Tuesday. But if we are live Tuesday, we'll probably have a surprise for you guys, for sure. Actually, a big surprise for you guys. And we won't be alone. Let's just say that. Have some other dope content creators with us. Let's see here. Penta will be the last DLC. We thought that same thing for Punk. Who knows? Maybe by popular demand, he comes in first. Who knows? Could we possibly be getting Mark Henry as well? Good DLC. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, you could.
I wouldn't be shocked from it. I pre-ordered the Bloodline Edition last Thursday night, Jesse. I'm hyped for it. Yes.
Yeah, it's coming by quick. It's less than a month.
Bloodline Edition is what I'm getting too, man. Yeah, I got to get the top edition every single year. That's just what I am. Steven says, I hope the custom titles fit the female stars better than they did last year. Yeah, for the custom titles, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole reason why they got rid of, well, supposedly the reason why they got rid of body morphing is so that the graphics were better.
Nice mesh.
Everything. So that you didn't have clipping, the titles match, but I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to put that system back in. Let's see here. I'm going to get to some questions that have not been asked yet. Mike, what's good, man? Maybe a dumb question, but do you think we will have more Taker options with the Taker edition? Yes, actually. It says that you get a couple different versions of Taker.
You also get the urn as a weapon.
Yeah.
I know that. Not everyone's favorite mode. I think was there a My Faction Taker somewhere in there? I think that's what I saw.
Dude, SVR 2011 story designer over universe mode any day, to be honest. Like, I'll take any of the story designers, mainly from like WWE 13 and
yeah,
And 2K14, like
I
those
never
story
heard one
designers.
single thing broken about story designer.
Nope, it was perfect.
I never heard
Every
any
way.
issues with it, especially in community
My
creations. It was
precious. Like I want that back. I promise you, if we ever got story designer the way it was, but better, I will never
oh
touch
boy.
universe mode again. Like
Yeah.
ever. Story designer is what I'd be playing all year long. It would be so much better, dude. I miss custom music, but I don't think we'll see it again. I think a lot of people have been making that statement that they miss the custom music. I would not be surprised if it got added in one of these years, but that comes with licensing and that comes with deals with like Spotify and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I pronounced it right. Okay. Wow, I'm way behind. I'm sorry about that. See here, Drex, WWE 14 had the best story design mode. If they can make it like that, being 10 years later with the graphics and stuff today, it could be amazing. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do you think AEW releases are coming to WWE? Yes, absolutely. I don't know about Miro, people like Miro, but I would definitely think that Malachi would be making a return to
His wife
WWE.
works there, and Chad
But
Gable and that whole thing.
who knows? But I know Ricky Starks for sure is on his way
Yeah.
to WWE. So,
Miro, I mean,
and obviously Phoenix, whenever he does get released, like
yeah.
Phoenix is definitely like,
You could see Rusev Day make a
yeah,
return. I don't know.
yeah.
Or
AEW,
some
man, let my people go. Let
what was
my
the what was
people
the idea?
go.
What was
Huh?
the idea? Fiero, Miro.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I could see
That's
Penta
too
and
much,
Miro.
dude.
I mean,
Oh man. I'm glad diving finishers off the ladder are back. Makes me wonder if there's diving finishers off the barricade or announce tables, and the SmackDown fist and the WrestleMania sign,
there's so
things like that.
many
That
animations
is
and
my
type
question
stuff.
too. I want to see if like you can push the limits like that because that's
Dude, oh
definitely
six,
something I've
oh
been thinking of.
07. I'm telling you, that's where it was at.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Fun stuff. See here. Ricky Starks and Malachi Black 100%. I think Miro is cooked. Lana kept him.
Or
Yeah.
you can go to what was it? His boys in TNA, the one dude that did his announcing for him. You could go over there if
Skinny
you want.
skinny sticks for the universe mode. I just hope that they just add one or two more slots for the championships and money in the bank briefcase. For sure. Aaron, what's good? Good to see
What's
you.
up, Aaron?
Can we get cutscenes throwing Hawk
You
off
know
the
what? I think you could
Titantron?
do that, right? I think Story Designer, you could do that.
You could. Hey, get a couple of these real quick.
Yeah, for sure. Thomas, W2K25 is going to like AEW Fight for on steroids, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean the barricade jumps, the LED boards, the LED ring post. I love so much interactions with the environment. It's a nice niche. Mike, with the new giant system, do you think they added new Royal Rumble elimination animations?
No.
No, but that is actually a good addition. We always have like your Big Show or Nia Jax, and you have like 8 or 9 superstars try to release them. I doubt that's gonna be in, but that would be a nice addition. Didn't think about that one.
Yobi with the $5. Peace, love, life. When they do bring back Create a Story and they add it to community creations so we can so they can download stories, question mark. Man, that's gonna be insane. Yes. That's
Easily.
that's what I'm looking forward to, man. Like just
Yeah.
give me that. That'll keep me busy all year. My faction? No, sir. Don't need it. My GM? Don't need it. Universe? Don't need it. I'll be playing story designer all
My
year, brother.
GM, it depends.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know, man. It's all good, man. Yobi, it's good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for the
Yeah,
$5
much
donation.
appreciated.
Easy said, y'all want the beach from Fight Forever too?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, except they'll make it interactive with the sand
we
and
want
stuff.
it
They'll have
all.
more
We
than
want it
5 fans
all.
in the background.
Go ahead, James.
um, Joe Compton mods. This is the time of year we're gonna have our hands full. Let's be vigilant. We always have the hashtag Nightbot Monster as a last resort. Yeah, Thursday's gonna be reckless, but I trust you guys with this. It's gonna be wild. The official mark, no weapon grapples with the throw. Confirm that. Yeah, I'm trying to think because they had weapons. I mean,
There's
they
new
just
weapon
didn't throw.
grapples, yes. But
There's a few.
not like what we used to have,
I
but yes.
noticed there was like distinguished weapons that are in backstage brawl and not like in regular. Like I said, the one that no one's reporting is there was a scepter I saw. That's what New Legacy had. That is Scepter. I think it's just a whack to the head. There is a few new grapples though. Oh yeah, the Prime bottle, that was one. They do the same animation as the cone, the whole atomic drop. SCSJ, yeah, man. All them questions I need answers to. Trust me, I gave this man a lot of questions, and yours kind of popped in my head. Dab, I know you will, but some people don't think about nuisance like that. I hope that we can unlock fake wrestlers in my Rise mode again. Yeah, that was a big.
Go ahead and
big
pronounce
problem.
the name.
Jeez, I don't know. Golaga Wogrog. I would think they would be. I mean, I know last year was a big one. There were so many people. I know in my Rise, yeah, you get those weapons, the clown horn, the Damien chair, and all that. So they put some weapons behind it. Interesting. We'll see what we get out of that. Cube, I really hope they add something to GM mode this besides online, aside from story design. That is my personal go-to mode. Dude, GM mode. Me and this man are going to go to war on GM mode. There's going to be some bickering about, what do you mean? Who rated this match?
Yeah, it's gonna get heated, and all of it's gonna be streamed too.
What do you mean that was 5 stars? Yeah, I think you can spectate matches. I would hope online. So, I just know something's gonna go ballistic. Some garbage match is gonna go 5 stars, and something's like a out of this world, and it's gonna get like 2 stars because it didn't fit this punctual way. With I don't know. I wish they bring back OMG moments and break barricades. I think that's still in there. Breaking the barricades, OMG moments. I know there's a lot of them. The Hell in a Cell needs a lot of work. They need to improve selling. Yeah, I think Kofi and Kofi and Woods, they were mocking it. I think I'm excited about the ladder match improvements. It was really neat. Yeah, seriously. In the whole, I think the anime. I don't know if the animation's still in there. I think it was 06, 07. You slant the ladder and then you could run up and knock them down with a clothesline. I know the spear one is in there. It needs improvement, so because it's just tiring of doing the little ball thing and chasing it, or in my case, just leave it alone and just do. Now it's changing the buttons really, and you got to get everything, or you start over again. It's on your pace. It's not on. Oh, if this person did the thing 5 times, that's it. You get one chance, you can go up there and click it. I think that's how it works. So based off of you. Blake, I'm excited about the ladder match improvements. Joe Compton, Andy Kaufman had an Intergender title. Yeah, do you think Andy Kaufman with a neck brace and title should be in the game? That would be a good addition.
With Intergender, yes, that would be genius.
Dude, that's excellent. I heard a lot of people say that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what he was known for. He was the king of doing that. Unchanged Savage. You know what would be cool is if they added an option when starting a match if you want to run in and who. Yeah, you could have that. Just click a button and you have like a certain payback that has that. Besides, like obviously the Bloodline Rules ones, just somebody runs in right at the start of the match. That'd be a nice addition, honestly. Game app SPR 2011 was a broken game. Remember, it has that glitch that you can win without even hitting a finisher. That makes the game unplayable for me.
No, boo.
It was. I do remember that actually. I remember a lot of people did say that about that. To me, it was a fantastic game. Besides that, yeah, I get it, all the wanky, obviously the weapon mechanics and all that, but it was fun. One did it. It was cartoonish, but it was blending in. You can throw people on chairs, you can ladders, just the craziness. When women bleed, will that be the same as the men's blood or less? About the same, right? I haven't.
Yeah,
I saw a little bit of a glimpse. I think it's about the same. Bruising too. Yeah, it's a nice addition that they're bleeding in just miraculously. Who bled yesterday? Mysterious Jackson. I knew this game was going to be insane with the roster, and also I have a theory about the commentary one. I think if they can't have McAfee, Byron's a backup, but there's no excuse for Wade. I don't. Yeah, see, I think that's a question. I think that was a question we were going to throw in the
yes.
Brian.
Yes, that's good.
McAfee, I think it's because of scheduling. Wade, I'm trying to think when he became commentary for him, and then obviously probably that following year you're going to get Joe Testator in there. Stephen McGuane. I know said that the devs have watched people's YouTubes. They don't do a lot of Twitter since it's wild on there. They do look at, YouTube is a big, like, they'll look at people's feedback. Says they have the team. They'll report it back to whether it's good or bad, but they still report it because they do want to hear some of the community back. I mean, Papa H says the same thing. He looks at things, a child of God. Hey, what's going on, God? Unchained Savage, please ask if they can add a feature to save your created / updated teams to other modes, like from regular play to universe, so you don't have to keep making it. Please ask. Thank you. Love the channel. Hey, appreciate that you're here. Love the channel. I've heard that it was a big thing to a lot of people of, oh, you got to make the team here. Oh, then I got to do it again. That'd be a good addition.
A child of God says, do you know if you'll be able to purchase the season pass the day after launch? I think you can. I think
previous games you were able to.
Yeah.
There was one thing you can't purchase, and I think it was The Rock, The Nation. That was the only one that I've seen that you cannot buy unless you get that edition.
Clint, what's good, Clint?
What's going on, Clint?
Let's see here. I'm trying to scroll down. I want to get to some people that haven't gotten to ask anything. But Flair's not in the game, maybe. I hope Flair is in this game.
Ric Flair?
Yeah, they got to bring it back, but he'll probably be back as DLC or something.
Oh god,
I don't know. Yeah, I wish they would improve GM mode, like giving more money and take notes from Fire Pro Wrestling. I agree. I agree with that.
A free roam, which we don't know. We haven't seen much of it. Yeah, we saw a glimpse of a photo.
No, but the budget is a little outrageous too. Like, give us more money to work with so we can make a good
free
show.
roam. There's no rules. Just grab what you grab, and that's it. And then you don't need to put a powerhouse with a technician. And it needs to be this kind.
The thing is with GM mode too is like your wrestlers get injured. So if you have like two of your guys that get your ratings right, you have to put them on every show, and then you have to separate your budget with wrestlers that don't cost that much and they don't have as much popularity. And when you, I don't know, you just end up injuring your good guys too quick, and the budget doesn't allow you to purchase very many options. So I hope that's tweaked a lot.
This is where I reflected with, like every other sports game, NHL, Madden, when you do franchise mode, in a sense, it's kind of like GM mode. You have options to, hey, if you want these players to be in, they start the season with no injuries. Oh, you can turn off injuries. You can do this and that. That would be a good niche. Hopefully it's just not straight down the middle. That's it. Whatever was on this, here. No, let me have a budget. Let me set up my own budget. Hey, I don't need to put this with this. I can put whatever, and the game's just going to base it. Was that match good, or did it suck?
Right. Sam too saucy. They need to fix online servers. Yes, they do.
With the island, I'm pretty sure they will.
Yeah. Body morphing caused massive cutting. I hope it works for UPW. Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
The Obi over here with the $10 donation. I want to see them bring Universe Invasion back. It was in WWE 2K15, where in the background scan your friend list to see who had the game, and CPU of their call will invade your universe. It was dope. I actually don't remember that, but I've heard a few people. I've heard a few people mention it again. Like 2K15 wasn't one of my favorite games. I remember when 2K15 came out. I actually
on the cover of
that was probably my worst game experience. Cena.
Was it Cena?
John Cena was on the cover of 2K15. Yeah.
Oh, and Sting was on the game too.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that is dope. You can just have your friends invade it. That would be pretty cool. That'd be a cool little addition. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you so much for that $10 donation too, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Let me scroll down a little bit. I got to skip some people, man. Different ways to carry the belts, I think he meant.
Yeah, I think the belt.
One thrill fill. Let's see here. Crop tops. Women got crazy love this year. Yeah, no, that's great. I'm happy for them, man. You'd be surprised how many women play this game, dude. There's a lot of women that play this game, so they deserve the love too. The one person in our community that I always think about is Supergirl. You know what I mean? She's been here since the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like I think of her and all of her comments before on what she wanted for women's wrestling. So I'm
He
glad.
was one of the
I'm
first ones
happy.
that
I'm happy. I'm so happy for the women this year, man. They
yeah.
deserve it, and they deserve to get that love. And honestly, it's going to make the women a lot more enjoyable to play with this year.
The
Yeah,
blood alone
everything,
was a big
everything,
one. Yeah. Yeah,
everything
exactly.
that they can do. It's gonna, because I've always thought that the women were just like kind of dull to use in these games because they didn't get any of the cool features that the men got. So
And fun fact, I mean, without them, there would be no underground match. They're the ones that they were the first ones involved in one.
every day, bro, wrestling, tell Brian to cut me that check.
Yeah. Send it to
For
you like
sure.
the big show, all that money and revenue, huh?
Yeah. Yobi with the $5 says also, Jesse, we need a tour of your background, man. Those titles are sick. Nice setup, man. Seriously. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I probably should show off some of the stuff. All
This
this
is
is just
Jesse Carter. Welcome to my crib.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. An episode of Cribs now that really like this setup is just like what you see right here is mine, right? But what you don't see and what I don't allow you to see is my daughter's office that sits
Yeah.
right
I've been in
right
there,
next
and
to me.
fun
Yeah.
fact that people don't know, when I flew over there, I slept in that room.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. We set up the bed over here. This was James's room when he
I
came
slept nice. I
over
was fine. The titles were kind of shining in my face, but I was fine.
here. Yeah, so I mean, it's just the light setups and what you guys see in the background. That's just like my collection of like AEW figures, right? I got a lot of the Chase figures and the rare ones, but
Yeah.
I'm waiting for AEW to go out of business and then they'll actually be worth something.
Oh god. I'm
Like the
watching the
TNA,
number.
like the
Oh god.
TNA figures.
I'm watching that number. Hold on. I'm watching that number drop. Oh wait, it went up too. Did
Yeah.
somebody say die?
Dang.
Oh look, it keeps going up. There
We
you
just
go.
just over here unaliving
There you go. There
AEW
you
on
go.
the
Somebody clip that. I'm waiting till they die.
No, I don't mean it, man. I'm a fan of AEW. I just right now the stories ain't helping me right now, so
Come
I'm
on, Daddy's got to pay some bills.
yeah, it is what it is. The figures that I got are cool though, man, because I got like the old like the first edition of Cody and all the CM Punk. So it's his first figure since coming back to wrestling, and then I got like the Owen Hart one that was classic. There's a lot of stuff back there
Yeah,
that I
there's
got.
a few. I think I gave you a
It's
few.
yeah, no, a lot. You gave me a lot,
Yeah,
and
because they were
all the
here.
like
They
the
were
Popo
here.
Funks too. The Popo Funks came from James. The Pentamask
Hey, that
came from
reminds me.
James.
Hold on, I should get them a dink one. They got a
Oh
Doink
my
the Clown
god,
one.
dude. I ain't
They
doing please don't send me any more figures, bro. I ain't got no more damn room over here, bro. I'm telling you, like, there's nowhere else to put them. I started stacking them on my belt case. If you haven't noticed in the back over there, there's so many. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't even like go to the toy section to look for Chase figures anymore because my wife's like, again, you know what I mean? Like
Let's
I'm
see.
good, man.
You're lucky.
I'm
There's
good.
no Doink the Clown, but there's a figure, so maybe I'll get you that one. Oh, it's
Areas
on
Hills
Amazon.
Areas Hill with a 4.99 says barbed wire arena and fighting in a pool of water on a beach need to be a thing. I also wonder if they do bleed from landing on that pan of glass in NXT. I don't know if we are going to see like body cuts or anything like that, like you would in
Not
like
yet.
AEW Fight Forever, but
Thumbtacks might do that.
Thumbtacks might bring that addition to the game for sure if we ever get
I'll
Thumbtacks.
top that, with the whole story design. You have an NXT parking lot, and a lot of stories transition into that NXT parking lot. Story designer would be perfect in that zone.
Lakers fan says we'll create a story return to the game. I think so. It has to. Yeah, I do. Yes, it will
After the
return to the game.
catchphrase of finish the story, should have been in last year, but I think 26, maybe 25.
Yeah. He says EA don't have Brian Williams is a no for me, dog. Lex, what's good, Lex?
Hey,
It's
what's
good to
going on,
see you,
Lex?
man. Did I miss your comment up here? I did. Oh my goodness. There's Lex. I see you, Shooter. There it is. All right, sorry, man. I was trying to scroll down to get everybody's stuff. Get somebody else in, dude. It's good to see you, Lex. Supergirl says, I also hope we get the chair grapples, if that's the right word for it, where we can put the hair around a superstar's leg or neck. Yeah, like the ones in like the SVR games.
2008, the whole what was the one?
Yeah,
Seven
all the
used
way.
to do it.
You could do those all the way up to SmackDown versus Raw 2011. But yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. We want those weapon grapples back for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Jason, what's good, man? It's good to see you. See here, Tim. Are there any legends on the roster where we've not gotten in the past 2K games? We don't know. Well, yes, actually, we do know some. So we get 3-minute warning, and we've never gotten them. And we also get
We have the Wild Samoans.
the Wild Samoans. Yep.
That's
yeah,
one.
that's
It's something tells me if it's a Samoan dynasty, and I don't know if he's in showcase, but I think they might have showcased him if he was
who?
in. But I think Rocky Johnson.
Oh, he's coming. He's got to be
I would
right.
hope so. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jimmy
it's it.
Snuka.
Yeah,
I know.
so I do believe that we're going to get a lot of legends that we haven't seen in previous years. So just put Big Papa Pump in the game already for sure, man.
Yeah, put the
For
one
sure.
that we want, not that other one we've had.
Lex Express has entered the chat. I believe in Lex Hendry. Did you squeeze the bottle for your claps? Come on, man. That's cheating. What changes do we want and create a superstar? We want a lot. So thankfully they added.
Man. We're spoiled, Chris.
Yeah, we are. But you know what? The game's been around long enough that I think that the fan base does deserve to be spoiled. You know what I mean? Like it's been
The
around
Penta
forever.
mask,
So.
man. You gotta have that Penta mask in there. I'll make it a watch of Luchadors.
Dude, so here's my thing too. I download a Penta every single year from Community Creations, and it always I'm so like bothered by the way his attire looks because they're so limited in what you can do to make him. But they do a great job. Like a lot of people
it's the mask that's bothering because it's like
yeah.
you gotta put the sides. It's every year when me and him download the game, it's always, well, look at this thing. This thing sucks. Let me go download this one. Yo, this is the best one. And then it's always a competition. And then I don't want the days of we downloaded. Hey, you see my call? Hey, he's bald. He don't have no clothes on.
Yeah. What are you walking out here with that default superstar for?
What are you talking about? It doesn't show hair. No.
Legendary Yobi is already out here calling out Nightbot. Yobi, you didn't get banned already, did you? I think James
he's
chilled him out.
No.
MJB says EA is good for other sports, but I can't imagine them doing a wrestling game. I can. Backstage Assault.
You loved it.
You know what I mean? No, I didn't. No.
I'm waiting for that. 2K took everything from Backstage Assault.
You look fly today. Who you complimenting? Complimenting me over here, Conrad? Don't make me blush, brother.
It's the guy with the mustache.
It's the guy with the mustache. Shave that shit, bro.
All right, Chris Webs. I hear that every morning. What's up with you with this stash?
Strap in and strap for 2K25, fellas. Are you talking about a strap match? That's what I want. I want a strap match.
Yeah. 2K24, like I played my faction. I did a weekly tower because I was bored. They gave up with the game. It's done with it.
Also, would love if we could use CAW names for tag team name options to be announced. For example, Grave Danger. Yeah, they definitely do need more call names for the creator wrestlers for sure. Yeah. Yes, because that's been the same for so. I mean, they add a couple here and there, but there's a lot.
Yeah.
Joe, I see your comment right there. Super inappropriate. I'm not popping it up. Because I can't, just because of how you spelt it, I'm not doing it. We see here. Two ring arena would be fire. Create a ring announcer with different preset voices. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Hey, that's
nice addition,
that'd be something different.
For my GM mode, yeah. Anybody
or even Universe. You putting your own promotion together, the e-feds and stuff.
That's true. I mean, anybody seems like from the picture we got of my GM mode, anybody can be a GM. Punk was a GM.
Areas, how many uncles you got over here? I'm just saying. Good. See here, EGCW Wrestling Live. I would love to see Gorilla entrances. Oh yes, that would be fire.
With Hunter in the background. Yeah,
that would be cool. Fire. I would love that.
That would be cool.
Like the Jey Uso stuff from the crowd too, like from the nice concession stands.
Yeah,
that would be sick, dude. Yeah. He's getting everybody hyped, getting them ready to
going from concession stands and all that.
Yeah, that'd be dope. See here, I hope Universe mode works. I think everybody hopes that at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Jesse? Hope you all have been good. Been a while for sure. Yusuf, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Definitely. Welcome to the chat, dude. Missed you over here. The Wolf, the season pass will be available after the game comes out.
Usually is.
Tony F and G. Can we still customize a tire? Should be able to. Yeah, I don't think that's going to get removed anytime soon. Mod King, do you think we will ever have body morphin back as a patch like 2K19?
No,
I don't personally, but I mean, I hope at this point there's been a lot of people asking about it, at least in my community. So
no. Did he
ahead.
really show up, guys? I'm sorry. Yeah, Starks is. Yeah, he just showed up to NXT. A lot of people are saying Starks.
Ricky Starks is there?
Yeah. I see. Yeah, I see the video. He's there.
Is he there?
Thank you, guys. Yeah, he's there. He's in the crowd talking.
Yo,
I just
hold on
see. Yeah, there he is. Just so you see a photo. Yeah, he's there.
He is. Wow. Oh, let's go, said, baby.
Hey, 2K.
Let's go, dude. Wow. It's nice to have them chains off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go, Ricky Starks. I'm happy for him, dude.
Tony. No one's going to say, oh, I always watched him. Here comes all the fights.
Yeah.
He was always an excellent.
Here comes Conrad. Where's the video package?
I've never seen him online.
Yeah, there you go.
He came from what company?
Charles, what's good, man? What do you when do you think they will improve GM mode besides the GM online? So yeah, I just kind of touched on it a little bit. I think that there's a lot that is there's a lot of room for improvement on my GM mode, especially when it comes to the budgets and the aesthetics, the wrestlers. A full calendar is something I would like to see for my GM, but it looks you don't get a full calendar, but I could be wrong. Limited build, guys. So everything we've seen, take that with a grain of salt. Limited build. We could get the game, and there's a full calendar. There's a lot more updates that I don't see 2K releasing every bit of information to us until the game comes out. So,
yeah.
Let's see here. It's Prince says, can you ask if Logan Paul headband can be removed, and if AI is going to be a lot tougher on legend difficulty? So you can make it that way. That's what's good about the AI customization. Supposedly, like the sliders and the AI customization moves are going to be a real big thing. Mm-hmm. Jesse, do you have a special guest when you gonna do the Brian Williams interview? So I think I already answered this a few times, but February 20th, next Thursday, not this Thursday, but next, he'll be on the show and we'll get some questions in there, man. Should be fun. See here, I got a question I would really like to get answered about 4 versus 4 tornado tags. Yeah, go ahead. Ask them up, man. We're trying to get to everybody. It's just there's a lot of you in here, man. Run them likes up too, by the way, guys.
Yeah, for sure. 212 of you guys.
Appreciate it. Yeah, been going 200 strong this whole thing.
Yeah, you want to have a word with the fiance next right behind me?
Bring her in.
She's already said absolutely.
Bring her in.
Absolutely not.
Get her in here. Let me talk to that woman for a minute.
I could try to chime her in here. She'll say no.
Let me talk to that woman for a minute.
I already cut the hair, so no.
Any updates with Hell in a Cell? Better panel breaks. That will be asked.
I would hope so. We've only seen the sequence. It's a black one, at least in one scene. I hope it's not the pain in the ass way where you got to do an OMG moment to break it. The cell door should be on the opposite side. I think it's time that needs to be changed.
Put 96 Goldberg in the game and fix his feet/boots. Looks like he has duck feet. All right.
It's Goldberg, so I don't care.
Yeah, you're not gonna get much out of James when it comes to Goldberg, man.
I'm over Goldberg.
Young Loco, bro, I'm playing the story mode on WWE 2K14, and it's effing badass. That would be so cool if they add that to 25. Probably not coming to 25, but I can definitely see it for 26. So, but yeah, he said it's so good. That's why I'm playing this banger. Yeah, it's dope. That's what I'm saying. Like, creative story is definitely it's game changing, dude. From where it was like 2K4, that shit went hard, bro.
Mm-hmm. Come on, shut your mouth at it.
Also ask if they can add water arenas to fight. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
water
just
arenas. I mean,
she's asked that. She actually asked that in the super chat. So I hope there will be improvements for the GM mode. So a lot of GM mode. Look at this. Wishing GM mode that free agents could be generated and wrestlers retired in GM mode. See,
Just give
a
me
lot
the
a lot of people want some GM mode updates in this year's game.
just give me my fresh 06, 07 days.
I
Free
always
roll,
wondered
do
who the
whatever the
green
hell
shirt
I
guy
want,
is.
book whatever. I remember booking Orlando Jordan versus The Undertaker, 5 stars, banger.
Yeah.
Those are the days. It didn't
Spencer
matter
says, I always wondered who the green shirt guy is.
I can't recall what his name was. There's another guy too. It's not just him. I forgot what his name is on Twitter. I think he's like Puerto Rican guy. I think some of you guys have seen him. Pays for tickets though. That's the word. He pays for tickets.
It's crazy.
And I
Wolves,
love
what's good, man? Good to see you. Preston,
Wolves.
WWE 2K25, the Bloodline Edition order. Definitely. Jesse, is it on your list to ask if you can buy the last gen version of the game on current consoles? My console is about getting, or my concern is about getting the best community creations. So I don't know if didn't they sell it last year to where you got the PS4 versions and the Xbox Series X
I
versions?
know this one you
Wasn't
get
that a thing?
2K24. Oh, if you buy if you buy
Yeah.
the
Wasn't it like a cross gen to where you can get the PS4
yeah,
edition too?
probably.
Probably not if it's on its
I
own
don't
thing.
think so. I just know you get 2K24, which I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who's going to touch that. I guess if someone needs it in dire need.
It would be nice if they released a DLC pack of gimmick matches like Buried Alive. Yeah, that would be good. So, yeah, I've said that for a while. Like, once you run out of superstars to keep putting in this DLC stuff, release showcase updates,
Arenas,
release arenas, release match types, release weapons.
referees, signs, anything, just the little
Yeah,
details. Yeah, commentary lines, commentary members,
yeah, that'd be cool. Skinny
announcers.
Sticks, Pro Wrestling Shoot. What are you gonna do first when you get the game? Probably showcase just to get it out of the damn way. Like that's what I do every year. I'll probably run a couple of singles matches, or maybe not just singles matches. Maybe
Mm,
I'll run. I don't know. I'll run a couple of matches in exhibition mode first, just to like
I
play it.
think I'd probably do tutorial like always, just to see if there's something
Missing, like
new.
something added.
New moves like the third person camera one, that's going to be different because it's
Oh, I
different
love that.
controls.
I
I know
love
you
that.
have to. I know it's like when you pin and pick up someone, it's different because you have to use the stick as to rotate the cameras. That's
Yeah,
something I would work with.
yeah.
Um,
Man, I really love that feature, dude.
and I know pretty soon,
Thumbnails are gonna hit this year, bro.
and the 218 year, I want to ask this question. 19 now, 219. Whoever's that last one, appreciate you. I know it's
And
going to come
subscribe to
up
the
soon.
channel if you're new to the channel. Please
Yeah,
help us run
push
up them
those likes up.
subscribes.
I know it's coming up soon. People are going to start looking for those achievements, so there might be some, little hidden things on there. It's always in there. I don't know if anybody knows when 2K24 achievement list came out, but take a look at those when they come out. There might be something that comes up. It's always a thing. Like I think some superstars got discovered. Like, oh hey, this is an achievement. Okay, let's add them to blah 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 at SmackDown Hotel. So, and no, I've seen a lot of comments. Do you see Ricky Starks going to be DLC? I highly doubt it. I don't think so. I would be shocked if he got in there. I mean, he just got into the company, so it's February. I mean, he could if they later on they did it with. The only reason I'll put certain people in there, maybe they did it with Pat McAfee's group because they weren't even in the game originally. Jordan Hicks, has there been any updates on Island? Not that I'm aware of. The only thing I saw was the trailer clip, and it had about 14, 15 NPCs. I want that hockey fight animation in initial grapple for blood feuds. That would be good for your universe mode, GM mode. Is the surprise a pony?
No,
A goat?
no, no.
More like a goat. Dummy account. Yeah. Sounds like you're going to community. I always wondered why fans attack fans. Why is wrestling so brutal? Obviously, that fan may be drunk or something. It's just wrestling we live in. Twitter, it's always fighting. Will there be a DLC pack for TNA? So I brought this up to Jesse. Johan, the only ones I could see making a deal, like I said, I go back to the Netflix arena being in, okay? And I know Joe Henry mentioned there should be a DLC pack for us, TNA. If you get TNA, you'll get maybe 2. Jordan Grace, because she signed. Joe Hendry is not. But they were the most popular 2 that came from TNA. They could be in there. He's a popular demand. I'm not sure. Lucha Wave lessons. Could we possibly see new animations on the announce table, like Braun Breaker's jumping clothesline, a Samoan drop without climbing on top of the announce table? I'll top you this one. Is there a possibility we can get it where you can interact with the announce team, where you throw someone over to them and someone falls out of the chair? You throw them over and their microphone goes off and there's no microphone headset and there's no commentary. It's just pitch silent. That would be a good addition. Can you do barricade jumps from the back of them? That's a nice one. Even the little shimmy post area where the ring bell is. Can you walk through that? I don't know. Those would be nice additions. Last one before I got to take something. Do you think calls will have the feature of roping straps for any singlets if it hasn't been done before? Maybe. I'll be right back, buddy.
All right. I'll take it from here. I'm hoping that the singlet straps are removed for a creator wrestler. For weapons, we need fire extinguishers, ring bell, crutch, taller ladders, cookie sheet trays, different street signs, pipe, crowbar, nightstick, money in the bank, briefcase, thumbtacks, etc. Absolutely. See here. I'm going to scroll down to catch up to this chat, man. You guys are crazy tonight, man. Thank you so much. Time to put demolition in. I see that right here. Tony F and G for sure. Let me see here. There was somebody under you too that I didn't get to yet. We need a draft in universe mode. Yeah, that's probably never going to happen. They've already said that would break the game. So let's see here. You can't say Jimmy Snuka is going to be in the game if Brock Lesnar won't. Yeah, well, Jimmy Snuka has passed away, so all allegations died with him, unfortunately. Like, that's what it is. Let's see here. There is a lot of you today. Yeah, please no spamming. Mods will put you in timeout for spamming. Trying to catch up to you guys right here. Everybody's saying, holy shit, Ricky Starks just debuted. Yeah, so I'm way behind. Let's scroll down to the bottom. Sorry if I skipped. What do you think? What do you think the DLC is announced for the? When do you think the DLC is announced? Probably a week before release. That's usually what they do, man. It's kind of crazy, but that's what they do. My Rai should have more of a no mercy feel, meaning road to the title you choose. I agree. Superstar threads need to make a comeback. Yes, I agree with that as well. We should also we should know about the DLC before buying the deluxe edition. Yeah, I mean, you still have that option. You know, you're still gonna be able to get like all the pre-order bonuses, all that stuff. You'll get that a week before, so you'll know the DLC. Let's see here. Now that I've switched the NXT Heritage Cup rules to one fall to a finish, do you think 2K will add the Heritage Cup in the game? They could. I mean, I didn't think that they were going to add the underground match to the game. So, I mean, anything's possible at this point, right? Let's see here. Hope for more cost slots and logos and attires. Yes, definitely. Love to have Abyss in the game at some point with TNA working with WWE. Yeah, so Abyss actually works for WWE too. So that would make perfect sense, in my opinion. Let's see here. Do you think WWE 2K25 will have a stating roster of 300 superstars? So that, yes, they have announced that over 300 superstars will be in the game. So yes, that will be a thing right here. Do you think you could ask if they could add, if it's a title match, the ability to use it or have it on the stand like on TV? That would actually be a good little quality of life feature too, man. Having that sitting on the podium out there. That'd be pretty cool. Or here's even another thing, maybe being able to use the title that's sitting out there, grab it and use it illegally, or even the ring bell that we haven't been able to grab for years now. Like, that's kind of wild, right? So I don't know. Just thinking out loud here. And of course, with TNA and WWE being together, do you believe in Joe Hendry? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do I think that Joe Hendry will make it to this year's game? I don't know. Might be a licensing thing. What do you think about the game so far? To me, it's amazing. I think on paper, it looks like the best game that they've ever created. Honestly, like, that's 2K, that is, you know. Obviously, I'm a SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 guy, but yeah, I think that this is probably the best game that they've done on paper. I'm going to have to play it first. I never want to, like, give my review on a game before I have played it. You know what I mean? I will release a video, obviously, on the review of the game, like the first weekend or whatever, you know, my initial thoughts of the game. I'll release that. And then later on, a couple months down the road, I'll give a full review of WWE 2K25 on how I feel. But you got to get a couple months in these games first before anything else is determined like that, right? Because anything can happen. We've seen it, and we're no stranger to it. So we'll see what's up. Do you guys know if Sandman, Sabu, or Tommy Dreamer will be... Hey, this boy said Tommy Dreamer. Did you do that on purpose? did this on purpose. And 2K25. I hope all of them are in, honestly. Tommy Dreamer's in TNA, so I mean, we could see him later. Sabu, I'm not really sure about. But we had Sandman last year, so I'm hoping that he's still
without the theme.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, speaking of Sandman, I know people are already rumored that Metallica's supposed to be Super Bowl performance next year.
Oh, thank God. It's about time. It really is about time. You know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Although Kendrick killed it this year, bro. Kendrick killed it.
Say 2K.
Yeah.
I heard you like money.
Ryan.
All right.
Stop. Ryan with the $2 donation says, Jesse, will you have 2K director on the show? Lionel Jinx? I hope so. I'm going to try. One of these days, I'm going to try. This year, I'm going to try. Let's say that. So yes, I would love to have him be a part of the Pro Wrestling Shoot in some capacity. So we'll see. Yeah. Got to get there first. Raven and 2K25 would be cool. Yes. Can you ask if Becky Lynch will be in the game? Becky Lynch is in the game. We've already seen. Yeah, we've already seen screenshots of her. So she's in the game. Mm-hmm. What's the best version to buy this year? So this
depends what console you got.
This is subjective. It really is subjective. I am getting the Bloodline Edition because I always do. And I'm probably getting the Bloodline Edition for both the Xbox Series X, which is in my studio, and I'm getting the Bloodline Edition for the PlayStation 5. So I'm buying both of them, and I'm probably going to get a hard copy of some sorts for the collection. But
excuse me.
And that's what I usually do anyway. I stream on Xbox. I game in my personal time on PlayStation 5. So but the best version of the game to get is really subjective, especially when it comes to the community creations thing too. So if that's true, like what's going on, then if you want like the modded creations, then I would suggest getting the older gen consoles. And as far as the version, I don't know. I like to have everything the game includes, so I get the Bloodline Edition. I don't know. I get everything, but it's really it's so subjective. Yeah, it's subjective. It's really what fits your budget, what fits your needs in the game, and how you feel about locked things, like not having certain things in the game. Mm-hmm. Dante says, I just hope that they added cutscenes in universe mode for no DQ matches. I don't like being limited to only using them for regular matches. I don't think it's fair to people who like to do hardcore brands. That's true. I'm with you. I got tired of the limitations on universe mode, and that's probably why I was just over it. So I agree with you. Is the leaks spreading on the internet right now true that Hornswoggle is in the DLC pack?
Hey, don't look at me. I didn't say anything. I got this. We got the SmackDown fist from back then, and now I'm not going to say that word. I'll say it off camera for him. He knows what I'm thinking about.
I wish the announcers were playable, or at least Michael Cole and Corey Graves, since they've actually wrestled. Unless you can count Byron winning the 24/7 title, unless he's actually had a match. I don't know. Yeah, they're probably not, but
good old
yeah.
Game Shark days.
Yeah. Child of God, I seen your comment. I've already answered it. Yes, the season pass will probably be available.
No spam.
Yeah, but Sean, can you ask if 2K will allow a feud for stables and multiple superstars, triple threat, fatal four ways? So that's something that's been asked about for the universe mode for quite some time now. And if they don't add it, then I feel like they're missing a really, really good opportunity to have that in. I don't know. Easy says get the deluxe when it drops $40. There you go.
When November comes out, Black Friday, we'll already be talking about 26.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, it'd be all over this channel. Yeah, like I said, it's all preference. Like if and budget, really. I mean, because the game is expensive. It's hard to spend 130 every year.
They have not put anything for Personas on sale for 24. I doubt they were going to put them on there anyways.
Yeah, what's good, Zay? It's good to see you, man. The Sky Genie says Byron wrestled on the game show NXT version. There you go.
I don't think it'll be in the game, or just to be wrestle wise. Michael Cole. I mean, they could put that orange gear they wanted. Corey Graves. Yeah, and Byron. I mean, it was like what, first season, second season of NXT when they had it.
Do you think promos will be good or a botch? I can just hope for the best, really. From what I've seen, I didn't personally enjoy like the branching thing. I didn't see much of it though, so I'd have to see it and play it and see how the branching storylines help in the universe mode, and then I'll be able to determine. But I would think that the promo system is better than the one that we had before, because usually
it had to have been enhanced. I don't think it's just
a
straight up copy and paste. They had to do something
extra. Yeah, so I can only hope, man. I can only hope. It is what it is. 5v5 would be cool, yeah, but we haven't seen that yet, and I don't know if you can. So
they don't allow 10 in the ring yet. Royal Rumble, no.
Do you think if we can wrap the chair around opponent's legs or neck? I hope so.
I hope so, but it doesn't.
It doesn't look like it in 25, so we'll see. I would love to see Hornswoggle with Finley be DLC, like how they did Jimmy Hart and Honky Tonk Man. See, Finley, I'm with, man. I'm with Finley.
Look, Hornswoggle just it's a look. We always say win one another. I mean, I get it. We got all those awesome paybacks abilities. Do
Schmidt like
Hornswoggle.
Where's your comment at, bud? Let's see, I had to catch up to the chat, so it stayed relevant. I don't see his other comment.
2K24 was in Game Pass / PS Plus by summer.
I'm not seeing his other comment. It must have been way up there.
Yeah, if you want to try.
K Money is king. I just seen K Money though, and I haven't answered anything from him yet. Title menu poses. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Hey, go ahead and put your comment in again.
Yeah, put it in there, Schmidt.
And I will read it if you can type it up or copy and paste or something
like that. There you go.
Okay.
He put it.
My other comment was about this would be an original Bloodline DLC with like the Tonga Kid, the High Chief Rocky Soul Man Johnson. Yeah. So I think James predicted that as well. So
I think they're in the base game. I don't think they're DLC.
Me too. But I mean, who knows? They still need DLC characters, guys. So we'll see what happens if they're still running it like the same DLC that we had before, or if they're giving us different types of DLC this year. I'm interested to see what happens. Universe mode is still going to be the sandbox mode. Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
What promos?
The Wild Samoans lost the tag titles to Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson, and Captain Lou was their manager. Do you think that they'll make it in the game?
Coincidence?
Rocky Johnson, yes. Captain Lou is in the game.
Tony Atlas?
Tony Atlas, we haven't seen, so that's not
I don't think he's
confirmed
ever
just
been in the
yet.
game. I would put if he's in the showcase mode. Well, I don't. Yeah, maybe.
How's it going, Inferno?
What's going on?
In-game models look so good they should take away renders
Some of them don't look the greatest. I'll agree.
on the
That's
model
why some of
or the
them.
renders.
There's the renders,
Oh, okay.
which I think I don't remember if you can change them. When I was downloading
Sing it,
Superstars, I would
sing it,
upload them.
James.
Jimmy King.
Is
Okay.
the
No.
best wrestler. He's the bestler. Better than all the wrestlers.
I would
Dude,
hope he's in there. Why not?
I'm in the middle of watching Heels season 2 again. And I'm really hoping that we get a Heels DLC or some sort of collaboration. I'm
I've
with
been
James on
pushing
that.
for heels, dude. Come on.
I want the DWL.
I want the condemned.
Yeah, I want the DWL in WWE 2K25. That's what I want. Such a great show. I hope it gets renewed, man. I really do hope it gets renewed.
Come on, Netflix.
I'm so glad the Creation Suite decided to put in all the women's superstar wigs. Yes, me too.
Yeah.
What hashtag? What about the divas?
Yeah, I've seen the
there
meme.
It is.
Yep. Kelly.
Give us Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, the Rockers, as DLC. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I like the Rockers. They were one of my favorites back in the day.
Has Marty ever been in the games?
What's good, Connor? Yes, he has.
Years ago.
Yeah, years ago. Can you ask, will tournaments be able to do in universe mode in number one contenders? They didn't announce it, so I'm gonna lean on no.
He's a tournament lover.
I'm not. Number one contenders match though makes all the sense in the world. So let me see here. So you've seen Rocky Johnson? No, I have not seen Rocky Johnson.
No, but that's a prediction.
But I think that's like pretty obvious that
the final boss getting the big old entrance. Like I'm pretty sure he has to have somewhere like, hey, we got to put your dad on there, the Soul Man.
Truth, do you think promos will have a voice? No, I don't.
No.
No, because of the image limit. That's why I say that about renders. Go back to 2K19 style. I want the moving like what was it? Like Here Comes the Pain, where they had like the motion. You know what I mean? Like the match,
on TV.
Match screen. Yeah, I want that back.
That would be cool. Yeah,
yeah.
You know what?
DWL will be better than some of the WWE 2K20 20 DLC. It would be better than all of the WWE 2K20 DLC, in my opinion. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that DLC stuff. I know a lot of people were. No, there was a big audience for it that loved it. So I don't know. They should make sure the online works. Fix your online 2K.
With the island, I would guarantee they put a lot of look into that.
Why is there no Giant Gonzalez on 2K games? Because he's too giant, probably. I don't know.
Well, they have a giant class now. He was in which game was he in? He's been in the game before. I think was it Legends of WrestleMania or one of them?
Do you think Joe Hendry will be DLC?
Two of them. The only ones I could say Jordan Grace because she signed officially. Him, I don't know. And if they do TLC, I mean, they could make exceptions. I mean, they signed the deal. What January? Somewhere mid-January, I think it was.
I think if we get TNA DLC, that you're probably only going to see Joe Hendry and Jordan Grace. And probably like some retro TNA guys like AJ Styles TNA or, maybe Abyss because he's in the game, right? So
R-Truth.
Yeah, R-Truth. Yeah, Ron the Truth Killings.
Consequences Creed.
Yeah, so I don't know. Why can't 2K put real storytelling in the universe mode? Like when THQ and Ukes did for WWE SmackDown 2, Know Your Role, and like the other games before 2K took over. It's a code that they just haven't been able to work with as good, I guess. I don't really have an answer for it.
It's a tricky thing. I mean, there's a lot of coding. I don't know.
We got the Rockers like around Here Comes the Pain SVR 05, 06. Yeah. I knew they were in at some point, but it's so long back.
Yeah.
I'm shocked AJ Lee isn't DLC by now. That would be a good addition too. AJ. Because you know
Yeah,
if she comes back as DLC, she's coming back to TV. Like it's bound to happen. It's got to happen, right?
yeah. I mean, there's some things that transition. I mean, Liv getting blood, and then they just, the whole blood thing
Get
got
this
added to
one.
the game. The Schmidt line, and since there is a Bloodline Island, there better be a store where you can buy WWE like toys, but not only that, you can do a missing with Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Booker T unlock the math type. Yeah, to me, I think there's gonna be a big paywall. I'm wondering what the island's gonna be, how much you can do NPCs. I mean, if you played NBA, you'll see it. Connor, the final boss has a long entrance. Yeah, it does. I'm trying to think if it's long. I think it's longer than It's longer than Takers, if I'm not mistaken. Someone had to do a timing on that. So if you play anybody online and they have that entrance, you might want to skip it. But it's a very iconic entrance. Stephen Meyer, WCW DLC. I've said Laparca. Laparca would be a nice addition. Phantasms, Wolves. If you can prove any creation suite, what would it be? I think Create Arena deserves it. You know what? I've heard a lot of it. People want the curve
That's hard.
ramp. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Selfishly, for me, create an arena because I don't create superstars as much, but I couldn't like if a dev came to me, right? If David Friedland came to me and said, "What would you improve the most in the creation suite? Like what gets the most love this year?" I would put myself aside for the create an arena and I would say create a superstar because I know that the community is large for that. So I would have to because there's more people
Mhm.
that want the create a superstar to be improved than create an arena. Selfishly, I would want create an arena because I want like different rope styles. I want different turnbuckle styles. I want like a six-sided ring if we could ever allow it. I want
Yeah, exactly. And
more
if you
options for
wanna
the cosmetics in the arena, right? So
yeah, and I think there's more you can do now, I mean, you got underground matches. Is that gonna be reflected in the Create Arena? You have the LEDs on the, ring post, you got the LED boards on the side. Um, yeah, of course, I don't know how many times it's been asked for years. We need curve ramps, we need long ramps.
yes, yep.
Um
Stadium designs for sure.
Stadium designs, changing the weather and all that,
Yeah.
capacity of the arena, make it 60,000, make it
How sick would it
70,000.
be like if it was like raining, right?
Yeah,
WrestleMania, they're wrestling in the rain. Like that'd be dope. I
yeah,
don't
that
know.
would be
That'd be pretty cool. It'd be different.
yeah.
Um, are the recent WWE releases still going to be in the game? If excuse me, if you can
Um,
ask. Yes, I do believe they'll still be in the game, but I'm not going to ask because
that's kind of a
that those questions
that's more of a
I,
WWE related question.
that's a WWE related question, and because 2K works with WWE so closely, I don't know if marketing or PR would allow me to ask that question just because I
It's
know
not
that
their call.
last year Brock Lesnar question was
Yeah,
out of the books. Like we could not ask that. So
we've had wrestlers that were released. I mean, we've had Keith Lee was one of them when he was in the game and he was gone. Because I'm trying to think, Sonya Deville. I think some of them will stick in. I mean, they got released the other night. It's February. They could put a patch if they wanted to. It depends.
yeah,
I mean, we've seen different things happen to
I
some
think
of
they
them.
make it. I think they make it to the game.
Yeah, I think it's just okay. They're there. I mean, it's
I
not
just don't
cost
think
as
they
much.
talk about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
here's your
it's
royalty check. You be on your way.
yeah,
That's
that's what
pretty
it
much
is.
it. I mean,
Jabroni, I have 10 belts over 100 WWE Funkos. Nice, dude. Nice. I
wow.
got 8. I got 8 belts.
Yeah, I got 3 belts.
The wife cut me off at 8. Like that was that was it. That was
I
it.
got 3 tiers. I have a fourth one. I need to get a fourth one, so we'll see.
Yeah. I want to get that new world heavyweight title because
I've always been wanting a hardcore title, the original one.
I'm just a big fan of like the big golds, you know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
want like collections of that. But I have retro ones. Like I have a custom WWF purple intercontinental title right there on the lower side right here on the
yeah.
floor.
I got the white.
And then I got the blue strapped or big eagle back there, and then that big gold in the top. That's a fondue from a company named
Yeah,
Fondue.
fondue.
That's my favorite style of big gold. It's just classic. And then, yeah, I got the white Intercontinental title. James's is different than mine, I think. You got the scratch logo, don't you?
Yeah, I got the. I think it was the network one when Cody got it. When he's the one
Oh,
that
okay.
changed it, and I bought it instantly.
No, network one. So you got the same one as me. That's the same
Oh yeah,
one.
but I think he was the one that went and said, "I want to change it to white," and then
Yeah, that's the one I got too. The only
and
belt
then
in
of
my
course
collection
this
that I
one.
would
Yeah.
get rid of is my Universal title back there, the red one. I would get rid of that, and maybe the cruiser. I have the cruiserweight title down here and the NXT title. So those are probably my least favorite. The three in that case right there are probably my least favorite titles in my collection because I like the retro titles and some of the new titles I really like. Like I like the tag titles and I
Tag
like
titles are nice.
the world heavyweight title. But
Yeah.
the big WWE logo on a belt, like that's never really been my thing. But they do have some like I've always wanted to get the European title too, but I've wanted it
European,
like
and I think they've sold. Were they selling one when we
yeah, but
went
they
to?
sold like a weird version of it. I wanted like the old school one that had the WWF block logo, not the scratch logo. So
Which
I'm a
obviously they're
belt
not going
guy,
to
dude. Like
sell.
no,
Yeah,
but you can get it. I can get it.
you can get it. I mean, I
I can
could
get it. Yeah.
if I really wanted. Yeah, I could get the hardcore title. I've been wanted that one.
Yeah. No bumping in the night for Jesse. No, I hated that DLC,
Oh,
man.
jeez.
Do you think the whole Pat and Friends pack will carry over to this game or just Pat? I don't even know if Pat will be in it. We'll see. The Samoans versus Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas is a famous match. Johnson and Atlas were the first black wrestlers to win a WWF championship.
Something tells me they got to both be in.
They got to. They got to.
In the showcase. It's Samoan showcase. Paul Heyman had to have said something with them.
SmackDown Here Comes the Pain to be on PS5 because it's literally a PlayStation exclusive. Yeah, it's copy like the licensing though doesn't allow them to do that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
with giant archetypes being in the game, I hope we get Great Khali as DLC.
And with
You're
that,
not alone.
Status would love you. Status loves him.
Yeah. Yeah. Connor, do you think Goldberg will be DLC? Yes, I do.
Oh,
I know James doesn't like him, but I think he's going to be DLC.
Give me Gilbert and we got a deal.
Promos never needed any voiceovers. I was happy with just using my own text. Yeah,
Wayne Gill.
I wish I could type in my own promos. That's why I miss like Story Designer because you can have it be more
it's your universe.
authentic.
You can write whatever you want. It's your world.
Thomas says I'm going to be spending hours creating female wrestlers on 2K25. That's awesome, dude. I wasn't a fan of the 2K20 DLC stuff, but gotta admit 2K20 DLC weapons and paybacks were good. DNA got that Kendrick halftime show still on your mind. Let me see here. I'm guessing Marty isn't in the game, getting into the game ever. I'm not even going to say why. Just Google him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a trip.
Yeah.
Curious, did they fix that thing custom video and custom entrances where the video isn't too bright on Titantron? They haven't seemed to fix that since 2K20. I don't know. That's actually a good question.
And yeah.
Jesse, do you think the three Hogans will be removed from 2K25, 80s, NWO, and O2? No. They're in a partnership with Hogan's beer, so I don't see him getting removed. We'll probably get the Wolfpack one too.
Yeah, Sally.
I believe in Joe Hendry. There it is. There it is. If you had to predict the celebrity DLC this year, who would it be? Travis Scott, I can see being likely, like how Post Malone was last year. I think I'm with James on this one. I think it's Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
or
Jelly
Snoop.
Roll, Snoop.
But Travis Scott is a good guess too, or Jake Paul. Yeah. I can see Jake Paul being in too.
I could see too. He could have done it for his brother. He's in the undisputed boxing game. I know he's a super fan. He's never been in the ring. Gave him glasses, but I don't know.
Oh, that'd be great. I love Fluffy, man.
Fluffy.
The Schmidt life. I think you guys forgot to say the TNA DLC would also have the Motor City Machine Guns. Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true. John Laurinaitis is confirmed for my gym. Oh my goodness. He is not confirmed.
There's things I'm just gonna keep that off there.
Joe Hendry had an interview asking to be in DLC and using a retro AJ Styles. Yeah, I did see that interview. So I
You
agree with
never
him. I think
know. I
that could
mean,
happen. Do you
AJ
think
probably
John?
did that here.
Do you think John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber and then beats Cody at Mania? It's kind of tough, man. I think you can go either way with John Cena or the CM Punk storyline. I think Cena would be huge because it's his last WrestleMania. And it would make sense because you can get the title off of him because he's not done at WrestleMania. He's still got more things to do. It would make sense. I don't want to see it personally. Like, I'm just over the like John Cena era, all that stuff. I'm just over it. But I can definitely see where he's the popular fit. I personally want to see CM Punk versus Cody, but I have a feeling that we're seeing CM Punk versus Seth again, like
Versus
part two,
Roman,
because they
depending
keep,
on Dwayne. That's the
yeah,
issue thing because
because they're keeping their feud up. So I think that we're still
it's
going to get
iffy.
that rematch at Mania with CM
Yeah,
Punk and Seth, and I think
yeah.
CM Punk goes to the main event of WrestleMania next year.
Drew, I don't know who he's fighting. I know there's been a lot of
So I
things
do
of
think
who he was going to fight.
I do think it's going to be Cody and
That
John
was the
Cena,
rumor. It
unfortunately.
probably is, and that's going to be a toss up. Like
I'd much rather see The Rock versus Cody personally, but
depending on and I don't know what's the deal. I've heard it. It's on and off with him.
yeah. 2K, THQ went 2K because THQ, the original publisher of the WWE video game series, filed for bankruptcy. Yes, I know. We know that. I know the devs, bro. Like Brian Williams was the dev back in. That's when I met him. Was when he was in THQ. So I
Should have
know
know
the
who you're
whole.
writing the checks to. Big Show was happy that day.
My goodness, I
He's
wanted
not
AJ
wrong.
Lee at that Rumble. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Hey, well,
Uh,
Phil told you he's at home with Larry.
if you're thinking they could add TNA version of AJ Styles, which I don't think will happen, then we can get the Hail Saban version of Chris Sabin. Possibly. I mean, look, these guys can do whatever they want if they get the licensing for it. That's what it comes down to. If they got the licensing for it, sure, sky's the
I
limit.
could I could tell you this guy over would pop if he hears that TNA Hogan theme. Yeah, the big meme. Yeah, that's a good way to be remembered as a
That
meme.
one.
Yes.
Yes. That's too much. Lucha Wave says we should have coconut weapons since the game's concept includes Samoans and an
Island.
island theme. That's kind of
That would be something, I guess. What instead of a ring post, you have a palm tree as a ring post?
palm tree, wiggle palm tree. Jimmy Snuka used to use them. The final boss entrance is like 4 minutes. Yeah,
Well,
it's
what's
long,
longer?
dude.
Who's longer? Is it Rocks or is it Takers?
Dude, I think the Rocks is longer. It's
You gotta do
insane.
a timing. We're gonna have to time it or
Yeah.
something. Next video, which one is longer, the Rock or the
I
results were
understand. I
crazy.
understand the paywall in NBA 2K, but the WWE game, we better get name branding things. Do you think? Oh, I already read that. Sorry about that. Do they have Saturday Night Main Event Arena in last year's game? Did they
No, but
have?
that would be a good addition. They put it in.
Yeah.
They put Netflix Raw Saturday Night's main event. I
Love the
wouldn't be opposed
direction.
to it.
Love the direction 2K is going for sure.
Easily.
Jimmy Snuka probably not. Not because of the allegations. Yeah, third person camera for Rikishi. Oh Lord, that's too much.
Could you imagine the story designer behind the cheeks?
Hardy Boys DLC that I can get behind,
Yeah, they're not in
and that
TNA.
still might happen because they're not signed to TNA. They're just kind of like
They're
free.
the champs, but they're not signed. So,
Yeah.
do I care to
Uh,
get them? I mean,
you think Rhea will retain her title against Io Sky? I don't know.
I don't think they're changing her Raw. I think she'll win, and then I think you'll get a triple threat or a rematch at Mania.
We need to create a Titantron and create a mini game in the game.
Oh, Minitron
Or Minitron, sorry, mini game. I'm tired. It's getting to that time.
Yeah.
Or even fight in the parking lot while it's raining will be dope as well. Yeah, see, that's what I
Yeah,
mean. Like that kind of
slipping.
stuff would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
cool.
that would be cool.
I don't think Brock is ever coming back. Good riddance is what I say. Good riddance is
Yeah, I
what
don't
I
care.
say. Oh,
Yeah, send
somebody's up
Goldberg
now. The
too.
dog's
Throw
going
him
off.
in the mix.
Do you think managers will be more active? I hope so. That's another
Yes,
quality of
the
life that would be
payback. Well,
great.
I don't. Well, yeah, that payback is a Mr. Fuji one. I don't know. I wonder if you have a manager. Do they have abilities?
That'd be cool.
Should.
That'd be a cool feature. I think if they were ever in the game to begin with, was Cedric in last year? Yes, Cedric was in the game.
Was he? I
Yeah,
don't
he was.
remember. Oh man, he missed. Do I think
Hub,
he'll
what's
be
good,
in?
man? So what's up, Jesse? What's up, James? I'm happy to be here. Great show as always. I need to get a belt soon. Yes, dude. Pull that trigger, dude. Get yourself a replica.
Hey, they do payment plans. Papa
Yeah,
H does payment plans.
if you get an AEW one, it might be worth something later. Damn. Damn. Never know. Just saying.
Troll.
What's NXT? Yeah, what is NXT, man? I don't know. But apparently Ricky Starks is there tonight. Or whatever NXT.
All of a sudden, because of AEW.
I like the old school WCW big gold belt. Yes, that's where I'm at, man. Big gold is where I'm at. It's my heart. It's my favorite. The best of the best.
So for Ricky Starks, I know some of you guys watched it. Does he have did he come out with a theme song? Is it his old one or what?
That one?
Yeah, did he come up with that?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go watch that clip. Bring back the Wing Eagle. Even if they put the ugly W in the middle, I feel like the W title has no prestige. It has prestige. I just don't like the way it looks. I'm not a fan of like, hey, look at me. We're WWE. Let's pass this out at the Super Bowl and the NBA Cup and everything else. Like I'm good. Like I know why they do it. I just hate it. I'm a fan of like the Winged Eagle or something else. That's why I like the World Heavyweight title more. That title is my favorite title in WWE currently.
Yeah, looks great, Kevin.
Do you think WWE 2K25 will be better than 24? Yes,
it's shaping to be. I mean, there's a lot
on
of
paper. It looks like it is. Yeah.
24, you feel so outdated playing.
Well, because you got all the stuff that you had in 24 now in 25 with all the other stuff, and it's way
Backstage brawls
more.
alone. That already hooked me.
King says need for those 4-man and 5-man faction entrances to work, so I can only hope they work for sure.
I mean, you got the White Six.
One of my favorite things in 2K25 is them giving us more backstage areas. Hopefully the trend continues. Vader, but his Boy Meets World guest star appearance. Hey, that was a good episode. The WWE Vault channel uploaded a video of Ernest the Cat Miller talking about his WCW debut. Do you think he could be DLC in a WCW pack? I don't even know if they're going to run a WCW pack, but they should. There's a lot of people that they could incorporate from WCW that I think would enjoy the royalty checks for sure. That's where I'm at with it. But I love 2K20's DLC. Cry about it. Hey, I will cry about it.
I've never returned a game so quick.
I played that game for a month. It's been on the shelf ever since. Elite says the wrestling arena from that episode of Charmed.
We might as well get The Rock from that 70s show too. Experience
Sabrina from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The kids from Riverdale. You think the coconut weapon will be added? I don't know. Could be. I don't miss speed reading multiple choices mini games. Cactus Jack and Travis Scott. Oh my goodness. Could be interesting. Put him through the real glass. I'm saying. Does it have someone who's on the soundtrack? See, so we're getting behind.
I mean, Joey Roll. Joey Roll. I mean, I don't know what would his finisher be?
Jesse, are you cool with Jay winning the Rumble and going to face Gunther at Mania? What are your thoughts? I love it. Jey Uso deserves it, man. He's one of the top sellers in the company. The Yeet movement is a real movement, man. I'm happy for Jey Uso. He deserves it, brother.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see Jay versus Cody. I want to see him beat
Gunther. I don't know why. Something tells me, I don't know if Hunter's going to pull the trigger. Does Gunther lose back-to-back Manias? I don't know. Something tells me he's gonna flip. I don't know.
We'll see. Wish we can get Sonny, but that's dead. Yeah, I heard Jake Paul is DLC. They can make a Johnny Ace.
All right, stop.
For GM mode, so technically he's confirmed.
Okay, don't put a special office in there.
Yeah, Cena will end up losing at WrestleMania because it's about business. I hope so. I don't think Cody should drop the title to him.
I've heard. God, who was it? I think it was Mark Henry who mentioned it. Oh, Charlotte should break 17 before Cena.
The Sky Genie channel says, I think it would be great if we got a Legends DLC pack with their current look. If they have injuries, like a back issue, including make it challenging in the match, injury selling in general, that'd be cool, man.
Okay,
John doesn't need the win. Put the Blue Brothers in.
the Blue
Stop,
Brothers.
Jay or
Okay, no.
E. Come on, JJ. I heard the rumors Hornswoggle might be in the game. I know it's a small chance, but I hope so.
See, I'm telling you, there's a crowd. There's a crowd that believes in me. Hornswoggle and Dink.
Late to the party. Any universe mode news? That's my mode. The game looks great, but I need universe to be good. No, universe mode is going to be probably basic. That's probably the mode that gets the least amount
But if you
each
get
year.
a new gen console, maybe.
I'm giving Jey Uso the final boss entrance. Just kidding. He's getting the best entrance in the house. Do you think we will get the Scott Steiner in the game, the Big Papa Pump? I hope so. Damn, it's been years.
I want that theme song. I don't need the NWO one.
With the news of WWE 2K25 potentially adding deep cut music, what songs do you hope to see? Broken Dreams, Kid Rock, American Badass, Slow Chemical, and DX theme songs are my wants. Dude, everything that you just mentioned is everything that I want. I want all of that, both CM Punk themes. I want what are we missing from this too? Because like
Enter Sandman
for the Sandman would be great. Let me see here. There's so much, but yes, a Slow Chemical and Broken Dreams are like
my God.
Yeah.
I think out of that list, Slow Chemical's the best.
Slow Chemical is my favorite, but Broken Dreams is Broken Dreams is up there. And DX should be in the fucking game already. Like, it's been like, come on. It's D-Generation X. Hunter, you running the show. Like, how is your music not in there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, like you literally run WWE right now. It's incredible that your music is not in there. Like, come on. That's the first F-bomb I've dropped tonight, by the way. You should be proud of me.
You're gonna have to get like an F-bomb swear jar or something.
We should. It can go towards James getting a new microphone for sure. You would have that microphone probably 2 podcasts. 2 podcasts. 2 podcasts, you'd have a new microphone. TLA says, I think Motor City Machine Guns, Penta, Julia, Stephanie McCurr are going to be in the base roster because they came in way before the roster cutoff date at the Rumble. I agree. I think they're going to be DLC though. I hope they switch. I hope they switch older arenas. I really hope they fix that thing with custom entrance where if you look at a motion before it loops, it lags the next motion of the entrance. Say stage to ramp feels like a glitch in 2K24. Probably is.
Yeah.
SummerSlam 88 locked again.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that days ago.
I want WWE F superstars arenas. Yeah, for sure. Do we get finishers from the ladder
to the table?
You could do yeah, I think so because you could do if you got the jumping finishers off the ladder. So
I would hope it applies to the weapons.
It should. Anything that was in any version last year is a part of the original season. Punk is facing Rollins and Roman, but he got pummeled with the original double stomp botch. That looked gnarly. Since they put Netflix Raw and 2K, could put Saturday Night Main Event. Yeah. But 2K26, please. Will we get the tag Elimination Chamber?
Good question.
Was that removed? Did they remove the tag elimination?
I don't think that was ever in.
Tag team elimination chamber? Yes, there was 3-on-3. Yes.
No, they're talking about like single tags, like 2, 2, 2, 2.
Oh, that would be awesome.
They had a match for it.
I remember we used to run that online all the time.
I know it was 3. I know you're talking about the 3x3.
Yeah.
Glitched, and you would go on the left side because they got up first.
If they added Voodoo Child, I would mark. I'm sorry. Like, I know Hogan's the person people booed today, and we all boo him.
I mean, I don't like the guy, but Voodoo Child was good.
Give me that Voodoo Child. I'm standing next to a mountain.
The atrocity of this guy, Jimi Hendrix,
in my hand. Yes, dude, I love that shit.
Yeah.
Give me that. Yes. Credit to 2K for improving the ladder match. Love it. Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I would love if they planned something big for SummerSlam, maybe John Cena versus CM Punk one last time. Oh, yeah, that would be dope. Or Money in the Bank.
Los Angeles, one more time.
Did I miss the drawing for the game? Yes. So we announced that at the beginning.
It was Jay Rebellious.
Jay Rebellious. Yes.
2K.
But we're gonna be throwing out codes too, so don't worry about it. Like we, yeah, if you make it into our lives, we'll be tossing codes once the game comes out. 2K will hook us up. So when will 2K show us universe mode? Probably after Community Day. I'm sure the creators will show you universe mode. Rhea Ripley is my current favorite in WWE. I'm over all the Bloodline stuff. Yes, I'm done.
Third inning, pal.
Cooked on Bloodline for sure. Tristan, are we getting a roster reveal soon, Jesse? I hope so. I hope that is the case. Roster reveal needs to happen soon because I'm stoked on it. It's great to see Bam Bam Bigelow in the game and the Legion of Doom in the game. Also, or it'd be great, sorry, to see them in the game. Also, I would really hope they put Tori Wilson and Sergeant Slaughter. I would love to see the Legion of Doom for sure. They need to come back. Cool. See here. Let me get some people that haven't gotten to add more faction.
Open, guys,
faction, yeah.
Your message read. So if we skip, hey, or just miss it, we apologize.
Yes, I've already answered that. I hope Big Papa Pump is in the game for sure. Yeah, with his accurate theme for James, so he shuts the hell up.
Hey.
White Scorpion. I got the Fatu dual big gold and silver. Nice, dude. That belt Sweet. Is classic. Yeah, I love it. So I only got I don't have the nickel or the silver and gold. I have just the all gold one, but that dual plated is beautiful. I definitely would buy that.
We got to do those belt drawings again. We got to join those.
We do. I wish celebrities can be in the crowd during matches in 2K25, just like the NBA games. Man, them royalties would be expensive as shit.
They're not going to put green t-shirt guy. I mean, I doubt they're paying their royalties.
2K20 DLC arena was awesome. Characters not so much. Do you think Big Papa Pump gets
Papa Pump?
Yeah, people are obsessed with him, man. Doing the math over here.
Big Papa Pump and universe mode.
Man. MJB, I think announcers and managers should be playable and not limited. I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, it was cool to play as Jim Ross like years ago.
I need to smack the hell out of Michael Cole when I want to. You know what I mean? Like, shut your mouth, Michael Cole.
Yeah.
Time to go through this table, Michael Cole. Byron, you shouldn't even be in this game still. Byron, going through the table. You know what I'm saying? Gunther will be at either 253 or 254 days as champ by Mania, but I believe Jay will win.
That match will be night one. I doubt there's.
Yes. It's night one.
I would be shocked.
Yes, and you can use Underground as in a created arena. That's pretty dope.
We haven't heard word if you can use it outdoors. Haven't heard word.
Will Lesnar be in the game? No. I'm not wasting my time if that call limit is still 100. Probably is, bud. So save yourself
a new gen.
That would be hilarious. Like, yo, PC and everybody else. Like, you all still got
200 a new gen.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, 200. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out, though. I want to see more soundtracks in WWE 2K25. Run DMC version of DX and Triple H My Time. Yes, My Time. That's a great theme to have in there.
Yeah, the Run DMC.
Byron's already in here. Ricky Stark's DLC. It's got to happen.
No.
Yeah, there's no way that happens.
I'd be shocked.
I would be too. There ain't no damn way. Like, yo, if that happens, crazy. Jesse James, you need a new mic? DM me. Let's talk. I would gladly. No. No, I got a good mic. I'm fine. James has got a good mic. Like I want him to, I'm gonna buy him a dynamic microphone. Like he wants one like this, so I'm gonna get him one of these. But absolutely not. You don't need to get anybody.
You being here is appreciated.
Yeah, you being here is plenty for us, man. Absolutely. Like you support enough. Thank you so much. That's a very kind offer.
222 guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Pump up those likes, subscribe.
Please like the stream. Like it. They should put a big belt broski. The big belt broski. Let's get James a new fucking microphone.
Jeez, what did you do? First it's mullets, now it's microphones. What the hell is going on?
Oh. Let me see here. More WCW and ECW arenas. Anything you guys saw as mode glitches, you hope they fixed in 2K25. All of them. All the glitches that we've seen. The crashing, especially online servers, like that's my main concern. Online servers, the little glitches here and there, I don't really care about that too
They
much.
weren't too much of a big deal, so
I do hope that like when you slam somebody onto like a ladder or something, your body isn't like sitting there twitching and they actually react to like being hit with a weapon, like slammed onto a weapon. That's what I'm hoping for eventually. Like the weapon physics used to, right? Like they had a reaction to, oh damn, I just hit a ladder or steel steps or something, and your body just, you know, I don't want them to like glitch through it and lay on there all weird. Like that's what I'm hoping, but probably not happening in 25, but we have no confirmation on that just yet.
yeah.
Can you ask Brian Williams about match specific updates? Yes, I can. Almighty Finesse says, I hope they add Lesnar later on in the game. Y'all's obsession with Brock Lesnar has got to be studied at this point. Like it has to be studied.
I don't know what's the obsession with Lesnar. I mean,
yeah, like it's just crazy.
We do. You guys obviously we know what the hell's going on. They're not going to do it.
That boy's got like a cult fan base.
It's the Giant that's going to tell him no.
Hey guys, I shared something in the Discord. Apparently, the menu leaked on Xbox for 2K25. Yeah, we've seen the menu from.
I think it's the one from.
We've seen the menu from the not the community day, but the Rumble early access.
Yeah, it's been out for some time.
Will Hogan's air guitar actually sync up with his theme musics for once? We'll see. Probably not though. What quality of life features that haven't been announced you wish were part of the game? One for me is holding on to a submission longer and ignoring the ref. That'd be great. Mine's the weapon stuff. Definitely like the reactions to that, or even just selling, or just selling like a leg. You know what I mean? Limping around the ring after your leg gets damaged enough, or a shoulder or something like that. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many.
The sharpshooter on the corner post that you can't do that no more. Doing a dragging both your legs for a low blow, smashing against the post. The 10 count.
Interesting.
They don't even do the 10 count.
The TLA says tornado 6-man tag chamber was in SVR 2010, but it wasn't in the other WWE games. It wasn't in 11. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, you could do 3-on-3. Yeah, but the one 11 someone was asking was 2 in one chamber, 2 in one pod, 2 in the other pod, 2 in the other pod, and then 4 members in the ring. And they had a match. They literally had a match.
So, I would love to see the demolition back in WWE games. Yeah, for sure.
Max and Smash.
I'd like to stack tables, 3 stages of hell, and buried alive. Yeah, so this is all like stuff that I'm surprised didn't make it this year, because there was
buried alive, and they have that in the backstage brawl, and it's like, what does it say? Undertaker versus Kane 2010 buried alive. I don't remember that.
Wouldn't be cool if we got a Bray Wyatt Firefly Funhouse DLC where you could take on challenges to fight Bray Wyatt. Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That would be a nice touch.
I thought we were going to get a showcase from him, but it makes sense doing the Bloodline stuff. Although he may not be in the game, I feel like they're really not mentioning Brock. It's really fallen on Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, because Brock has been referenced a lot more. Oh, man.
Remember the last time the old man was mentioned and they blurred all his images?
I think next stream, I'm just like, I'm not going to be like, definitely, I'm not going to pop up Brock Lesnar questions. Like that's where we're at right now.
You know,
I'm still done with Brock, bro.
I could put that. I mean, maybe I should get a heads up. I could put that as a ban word or something.
As like a keyword. Like you mentioned Brock and put you in timeout.
Like, Brock, no, you guys are going to be, you guys are going to try to go around and put Brock with an A.
I get it. He's got a fan base and, you know, it is what it is. But I need to start like pre-reading these questions before I pop them up for sure, though. Give us version 1, Matt Hardy. Yeah. Shannon Moore. Yeah. He put San and Moore. Jesse, I can't stand Dominic Mysterio is gonna beat him with so many people on 2K25. Or fix Hell in a Cell, please. Let us do more. Let us do moves besides between the cage and against the game, and not just leapfrog over the stairs.
Yeah, it's very limited.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I get some quality of life too. Hope we get more legends in this year's game. Me too. Zay Ryder says, okay, I got to ask, if 2K doesn't really know the coding for the universe mode, how is it that they are able to continue to add to the mode? Also for 3 years, they couldn't add promos and now they have. I got no explanation for you, Zay. I really don't, man. Like all I know is what I've been told from the devs and what, you know, maybe they have tried different things and it just wouldn't break the code, or it would break the code entirely. Like draft, he said draft would completely ruin the entire universe mode. So I'm not sure why certain things keep getting added and others not. I don't know. I really don't have a definitive answer. I just know what I've been told about that mode, that it's an old Ukes code and, is what it is at this point. So
Yeah.
I have Mark Merrill coming this year in the Hall of Fame. Maybe he's in next year's game. Could be.
Hmm. I haven't heard
Um,
that he was that. Okay.
are you gonna interview WWE 2K25 dev, bro? Yes. So February 20th, I'm gonna have it on the schedule. So make sure you guys go to our lives and see what's scheduled for us. After this, I'm gonna schedule it.
Yeah. Next
So
Thursday.
the 20th, next Thursday, we will be having Brian Williams on. So he will be on here and he will be taking questions from the chat. Supergirl would love if the WWE games went all metal / rock. It feels like more like NBA with the rap and hip hop. It would also be nice if we can get a little more attire slots, like 4 attire slots. I agree with the music. I'm a rock and roll dude
I think it's
myself.
just
So
a new generation thing.
yeah, it's definitely a new generation. I like give me some 80s and 90s, man. Give me
Little
some
Timmy
80s and
likes
90s.
rap.
Yeah. Little Timmy should be a banned word on the pro wrestling shoot for sure. Nightbot, where you at?
Little Tommy, man. Don't get me started. Little Tommy, little Timmy.
Yeah, let me get some questions from people asking about the game real quick. I hope to see Eddie in 2K25 and after he was cut from 2K24.
I don't know.
Made, man. How will we find special guest referee in 2K25 since it's going to be hard to find? It is not going to be hard to find. It's going to be an option that you can add in your match options now. They've actually clarified this. So you can now you can toggle on special guest referee in the options like you would a title match or entrances on, entrances off. You can turn on special guest referee. It is now a toggle option, which is so much better. Like, I love that because now you can just toggle it on for any of the matches for the most part. Anyone and they did confirm. They said cage matches and Hell in a Cell are
Did they
confirmed.
say cage? I don't think they said cage. I heard
That's what
Hell
I'm
in a
hearing.
Cell. I've never heard cage.
Yeah, I heard cage too.
I have to look at it. Yeah, I don't remember them
I've
saying
never
cage.
even seen a referee
They
in the
said
cage.
required. Yeah, I remember they said required. I'm like, well, there's never been a ref in the cage. It's always on the outside, and there's not one in the chamber either.
Let's see here. Based on the backstage video, it looks like an ambulance match looks to be the same mini game. Yeah, it probably is.
I say
mean,
it's dumb to have the ambulance in back. There's no benefit to putting him in there. Doesn't
what?
end the match. The ambulance in the backstage brawl.
Oh
It's
well,
just
yeah.
there. You can just button mash. I'm like, I don't want to hurt my. You think I'm gonna just button mash? It doesn't win anything.
This is such a hot take. Grayson Waller will be a main eventer at some point. Austin Theory will be mid card for life.
Where's Frodo?
Yeah, yeah. Frodo's not going to appreciate that comment at all. Can you
I mean, I
ask
think Grayson
Brian
Waller's
Williams if
better.
Inferno matches can be back in the game? So he probably won't be asking any questions or answering any questions on 2K26. Obviously, they're going to be on the show to promote 2K25. So it's going to be a lot of 2K25 related questions. I'll definitely like throw in a couple wish list items that I would like to see in future iterations of the game. But as of right now, 2K25 is what we're talking. One of the glitches I noticed was on the table and how it was clipping through the ring apron, and the glitch where Universe adding a wrestler in the match twice in the same card. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of stuff. Matt Hardy and Shannon Moore would be nice. Man, I wish I can get Jeff Hardy's Willow the Wisp entrance in 2K generic entrances.
Even the song was good.
Yeah. Universe mode needs to have a draft. Yeah, it's not going to though. I'll be here on February 20th. I appreciate you.
I hope so.
I meant the full menu, not the pre-build one. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out after this stream.
That was the full one.
Let me see here. Get some. Has there been any changes to my GM mode besides having it online?
Oh, thanks for the photo. I appreciate it.
See here. You're looking at it right now?
Yeah. Yeah, it does have all of them in there. Interesting.
We're still talking about Brock in this chat. Oh my goodness. I would like to
I
see
don't know.
thumbtacks in 2K25. Me too,
My
man.
man.
What?
No, the thumbtacks.
Oh yeah, for sure. Devin says, I hope we get NWO Great Muda Persona card. For sure, man. Listen, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up. We have that stream next week. We got videos dropping for the rest of the week. I'm going to try to put together a video tomorrow. And it'll be dropping late. I've been dropping my videos late, but they've been hitting still. So thank you guys for supporting that tomorrow. And we'll try to do one tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. We're going to see what news drops, what things to talk about. But if news is not according, you know what I mean? Like if it's not hitting and there's nothing really to report, then chances are we might not have a couple videos. So I'm going to try to keep dropping them though. I'm hoping something drops, some news occurs, and we can make a video about it. But until then, guys, follow us everywhere at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. James, put an updated link in here. And for the Discord, so the guys can be in here.
Of course. Yeah,
join us up.
You guys, so many.
Yeah, thank you guys for showing out for us today, man. It was a lot to
you guys are
keep
the
up with.
best.
Sorry, couldn't get to every comment, but we would have been here all night, man. You guys are going off in the chat, so I appreciate you, man.
There is the Discord if you guys would like to join.
Yep, hit the Discord. But if you are in the Discord, make sure we do have mods in there too. So just be respectful, and that's all that really matters. Because we got some original community members up in the Discord, so go in there. Yeah, we're gonna be putting in some work, man. We got some surprises around the corner. I can't wait to announce them to you. A couple weeks away, and we'll see where we land, man. And lots of good content is coming to this channel. So thank you guys for rocking with us, for real, man. But until then, man, I'm Jesse. He's James. Follow us everywhere at the Pro Wrestling Shoot so you don't miss out on any news drops from us. And we'll see you Thursday. Well, you'll probably see me on some videos this week, but
appreciate that, Ray Jacobs.
Stream live. You'll see us with Brian Williams on the 20th. So take it easy, guys. Have a good one.